Hello and welcome to a Mind Theater Media production. I am Joey Johnson, your dungeon master for this evening or morning or night or whenever you're listening to this. I have no way of knowing, actually, I realize. Um, Welcome. Uh, I was considering whether or not to do a player intro because, I mean, honestly, go listen to the first episode. What are you doing listening to the second episode first? Maybe you're upset because this is the episode you believe is the first episode. People have different opinions about that with Teen Titans. But please listen to the first episode first. Um so uh well, I guess we will do a little bit of an intro. Uh so Charlie, who are you playing?
Raven.
Great. Raven. Um, yes, and I was just discussing how I failed to come up with a unique question to ask. So why don't you just ask the group to go around and answer your question that
Oh
you were just
no.
talking about? Yeah,
The same
yeah, we're
question
doing
or a
this.
new question?
No, the same question.
Okay.
I am punishing you.
I deserve this. Um, the question was, if you found out you were dating your significant other for 3 years, and you found out that they were Hitler in a past life, would you stay with them?
How do we answer
Well,
in order?
Krista, go first.
Yeah, I would, because I don't think that, like, they're a different person. Like, I don't know. I guess, is their soul's the same, though, but they're, like, a different life? That's weird. I don't know. Hi, I'm Krista. I play Beast Boy. Um, who's next?
I suppose I'll go next. I'm Paul, and I play Starfire on this podcast. And yeah, I mean, the whole point of reincarnation is that it sort of clears your karma and all that. And I'm pretty sure that I could, I could change you.
All right, I am Jonathan Dixon, and I am Cyborg, and I would definitely stay with him. I don't see why I wouldn't. It's it's a new life, as they say. I'd have to know more about the nature of it, but at this moment, yeah, sounds fine to me.
I'm also Jonathan, but I'm not a Dixon. I'm just Jonathan. I'm playing as Robin, and I would absolutely, if I was dating and they were Hitler in a past life, I would definitely still date that person. Past lives imply that they don't have any memory or whatever of what they did and who they were in a previous life, and they're completely different. And also, it's not like I can go back in time and change anything. So, like, I would. And even if they did have memories of that, if the person was Hitler, then they would probably be trying to take over the world again and, commit a second genocide. So we wouldn't be dating for that reason, even
Or
if
they
they
would
did
be
remember.
traumatized.
Yeah. So.
Well, there you have it. We're at the whole podcast that would date Hitler. I don't think it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Wait. Charlie, you
I
didn't
haven't
answer.
given out
Yeah,
my
I didn't give
answer.
my answer.
Oh yeah, Charlie and me as
Nope,
well.
no
I have
pressure.
to answer my own question now. This is the ultimate punishment. I would still date him. Honestly, if they have the potential to manipulate crowds upon crowds of people, maybe I could convince them to manipulate people to be good and not, hate the Jews.
Very good.
Wow. Wow.
I think our DM should have to answer this too.
DM's got to answer now.
Yes. Yes, I will answer.
You need to astronomically raise the number of times that we say the word Hitler in our podcast in episode 2.
Yes.
I feel like we'll get more views.
Yeah, or something will happen. So I would still stay with them, and if they started to manifest behaviors or memories of their past life, and that started to negatively influence their behavior, uh, I would say, well, don't fail at going to art school this time. And secondly, I would, very tragically and romantically, I would be prepared to kill them if it came to that, which
Oh
is
Oh
God,
very
man.
sad.
Oh, the tragic
Yeah,
dark
wasn't his
cloud
art
of
like pretty good?
betrayal.
Okay,
it's
hold
debated.
on. Is anybody going to bring up the fact that so I'm a guy and I'm interested in women. So obviously I am dating a female version of
They
Hitler at
can
this.
they can
I
reincarnate
just
Right.
find
people.
that kind of interesting to think about. That's all.
Female Hitler. Is she hot?
Is it like a lolly?
There's an
Okay,
anime
I'm done.
like that.
There has to be.
Of course, there's always an
Like, of
anime like
course
that.
there is.
All
Weird anime title. Whoops, I'm dating Hitler and she's a lolly.
It's called the
Oh,
Saga of
no.
Tanya the
No.
Evil.
Yeah,
God,
that's
I hate it.
that's basically the saga of Tanya the Evil. So, go watch that maybe.
No.
Yeah, okay,
Don't watch that.
or don't. um, well, all right. So, welcome to the podcast, and without further ado, let's get started with this episode of Teen Titans. Intro music, intro music, intro music, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait, no, not intro music. That's going to be an embarrassing little moment for me because I meant to actually plug the person who makes the intro and outro music that we will be using. His name is Lawrence Parmar. He has a page on Facebook called It's Ya Boy RD, where he makes food and not music. He makes food and he cooks and live streams on Facebook. Please follow him. He's really awesome. He also has a Twitch channel called It's Your Boy RD on Twitch, where he will be doing food once he gets to affiliate status. So please help him get there. Right now, he is playing games and also doing streams of him playing around in and some music editing and making some cool songs and beats. So please go support him. He is my best friend from high school. Uh, so yeah, so now without further ado, his wonderful intro. The day starts um, with Robin. You have received a tip, um, or it's been passed along to you from the local law enforcement. You've received a tip that the notorious rogue stone golem known as Cinderblock, um, he has targeted the local prison and he is planning some sort of assault on the prison.
You said from local law enforcement?
Yes.
All right. Well, where is everybody, I suppose, would be my first question.
Well, you would all be in the tower, and the assault is planned for tonight. So you can do a little bit of prep if you want to ambush him, or where you know he'll be later tonight.
All right. Well, I'll gather everyone in the main room there, and I say, "Hey guys, we just received word that Cinderblock's going to be attacking the local prison tonight at what did you say, midnight?"
I didn't give a time, but yeah, sure.
No.
Let's say midnight.
Okay. He's going to be attacking the prison tonight. We don't know why he's going to be there, but we should check it out.
Let's gear up and go.
I don't hear Robin because I'm finishing a conversation with Beast Boy where I'm like, yes, I would continue to date the person. Who is the Hitler?
Very good. Very good.
I'm talking with her, and I'm also eating an Impossible Burger.
Nice trademark.
I'm holding I'm holding as we're talking. I'm holding a game controller. I'm tapping a few things, and I'm like, "Hey, Beast Boy, what does this smell like?" And I hold the controller down to him.
Grapes.
No, dang it! No, I can't have it smell the same way as the remote control. Duh. And I start tapping on it again.
And
Very
he's sitting
good.
somewhere quietly listening to everyone being teens.
The sounds of teen
those
spirit.
teens. Smells like teen spirit.
I go ahead and speak up and say, "Hey, I don't want to have a repeat of what happened last time. I was taken out of the fight completely, and we almost got trashed. Guys, let's get prepared this time. Let's be ready for anything they're going to throw at us."
Yeah.
I can't fail you guys again. Not like that.
I sort of look away nervously, thinking about how I abandoned my entire team yesterday, last mission, and allowed Cyborg to be shot into space by a rocket.
I look down
Yes.
thinking about how I almost died.
Yeah, maybe we should work on our team effort a bit.
Yeah, Beast Boy's right. This time, let's act as a team.
Raven, what are you reading?
None of your business.
I think we all probably look to Robin at this point.
All right, enough chit chat. Let's get ready for tonight. We got to figure out a strategy to take down Cinderblock. He might be slow, but he's got a lot of punch behind him. He's very strong.
He's like, "I got that! I've been working on my strength recently. You see this?" And I point to my arms. "I've been modding out my suit of armor. Give me extra strength and stability. Ain't nothing gonna get past me."
We also need to figure out what he's doing there. And then I guess I'll go to the computer and look up a list of who all is currently an inmate at the prison to see if he's trying to
Okay.
break someone specific out. But that would be my first guess.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, you go to the computer, and there actually are, in a way, computers in this setting, because there are, so in the similar function to how there are sentient items, sometimes an individual, sometimes when they're near death, or something like that, they will have their consciousness erase and just have be a new conscience with a purpose. And so in some cases they will attach themselves to like a chip of some kind, and essentially this serves as like an AI in a sense, and they can run evaluations and run numbers and things in a very accelerated capacity because of their weird magic mind and things. Um, so all that to say, there is a computer, and you go and you search for this. You ask the computer about it, and they come up with a list of inmates. You guys have access to this kind of information because you're the Teen Titans. You're given city access. Um, so there are uh, a good number of nasty criminals there, but most are unpowered and sort of mundane. No real magic users or people with special abilities, except for there's one portion um, where you are looking around the archives and you see that there's another entry and you go to access it, but the computer says that it is above your security clearance.
Okay, well then I just hack into the security clearance. I don't see why I wouldn't have that. I'm Robin, for crying out loud.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Give me an give me an intelligence roll and add your proficiency modifier.
I got a 15.
Okay. That's the DC I had in mind for this.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah.
Hey.
Perfect. So it's not an extremely strong blockage. Essentially, their system, like your guys's like sentient AI kind of tries to interface for information with theirs, and the other one tries to block it. But you know a way around that in terms of arcane communications. So you find kind of a backdoor into the information, and then the computer she displays a kind of a holographic, illusory uh, portrayal of a file, and it contains within it a case file or a prisoner file about an inmate named Otto von Firth. And it describes Otto as a man who was a German miner who was involved in a cave-in, where he and his fellow miners were trapped there, and they were exposed to a dangerous, like esoteric um, element that was kind of trapped in a vein under the earth. And the rest of the miners died, but Otto was freed. He was missing for a few years, and he had been transformed into this new form. And the new form seemed to be not very nice, and it would interact and work with other criminal elements. Um, Also, this was a while ago. This was in like the 40s. It was or the 50s. Essentially, intelligence says that Otto was kidnapped by an ex-Nazi general named General Zoll, and then he was. They didn't care much about him, but the form that he turned into was willing to work with them. Uh, uh, well, no, I need to be careful because DC nerds will get on me. He neither form likes General Zoll, but the form that he turned into, this monstrous form, um, it would work with criminals and things that the original man would not do. And so the only way in which he is not subject to the whims of this form is when he is unconscious. So he is not actually being held because they believe he is personally guilty of anything. He's being held because for public safety. He submitted himself. Well, he wouldn't have been able to do that, but once he was captured, he they placed him there mostly for safety than uh, thinking that he needed to serve a criminal prosecution time. So he is like the highest priority inmate at
That's amazing.
this place.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just, for brevity's sake, I relay all of that information to the rest of the Titans, and I say, this guy sounds like he's it might be the guy that Cinderblock could be after, and then I'll proceed to do I guess like a cross-reference check with any connections that he might have to Cinderblock or the Hive.
Okay, so you're doing a check
Google
to see
that.
if he has any. Yeah,
Yeah.
see if he has any criminal ties to the Hive or
Yeah.
to Cinderblock. Okay. Well, I will tell you, he actually predates the Hive. You're not. There may have been some time where he interfaced with. He's been in detainment for a while, is what
Right.
I'm saying. So it's not a sure thing if he knows anything about that organization uh, or has worked with them. Um, so um, and as far as Cinderblock goes, as far as you guys are aware, Cinderblock works mainly alone and is kind of mindless and chaotic.
Oh, I was thinking of
Uh,
Mammoth. Shoot, never mind. My bad.
that's all good.
So Cinderblock's just some big rock dude who just goes around just doing whatever.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
rock dude gonna rock dude is basically
Why is he
Cinderblock's deal.
targeting the prison?
Perhaps he wants to get inside.
Jailbreak, maybe.
Does he have friends in there?
Maybe.
Does he have friends?
I don't know.
I'm
we
starting
all?
to
There's no
get sad
information.
thinking about the Cinderblock.
Cinderblock has no known associates, and yeah, and as of yet has never been apprehended because he is very strong.
Is there any? I mean,
Seems like he hasn't made any rock hard connections.
hey.
Beautiful.
I got a drum sound on this thing.
Oh boy!
Um,
Oh good. More motivation for
Very-
fun.
Yeah, so that's the information that you have gotten about the prisoner. So I
All
guess
right.
any preparations you guys want to make.
So he's a big guy that punches hard. We just got to be faster than him and find a way of trapping him. We should
You
be
shall
able to
punch
do that.
harder.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I'll introduce him to Lil Boom Boom, and he'll be down for the count.
Lil Boom Boom.
Please, a boom boom, as Beast Boy does in the toilet.
He says, "No, Starfire. I mean my arm cannon."
I look really awkward and like confused, and I say, I did not know you were augmented thusly.
Oh, I've got all kinds of augmentations. You should see what I've been working on. I flex a little bit.
Which other parts of your body contain assholes?
Starfire. I point. It's like this, and I point to my muscle is not an asshole. My arm cannon is not an asshole.
I take out like a little journal and I'm like making notes.
Robin feels for Cyborg, but he definitely snickers just a little bit.
What are you?
It says Starfire's misunderstanding notebook, and I'm just like writing things down.
Beast Boy, go get ready.
I think I am ready.
Yeah,
I think we're all ready.
I am too.
You saying you were improving your arm strength? Do you want to test it against my gorilla arms?
Not right now.
Seems
I
like
think
a
it's time
valuable
for,
use
I
of
think it's
time.
not time for us to be on mission.
No,
What-
we gotta get
Robin,
going.
when are we going?
What time of day is it?
I
Stake
would
out
say
the
it's
prison.
probably late night, or like evening, and they got the tip that it's gonna happen tonight. So yeah,
Um, yeah. I'll say late evening. It's probably like 7 or 8. I'll say be ready to leave within the hour. We gotta get there before he shows up.
right. Cool. Yeah, because the prison is a little bit outside of city limits, just for safety. Um,
Sounds good.
so
I'll
yeah,
be warming up the T-bird.
We can just walk there slowly, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, you could, and you would arrive exactly when it happens, maybe.
I think somebody has to
Yeah,
kick off some action here.
yeah. Okay, so you guys go to the prison. You talk to the warden. The warden says, "Yes, law enforcement told me about that tip. Yeah, that's not good. We got some guards on hand, but we definitely would appreciate your help. Um, so yeah."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right,
All right,
Robin. So what's
so
it going to be? Are we all going to be stationed separately, guarding the perimeter?
Where is this guy located?
what the
The,
warden?
no, not the warden.
Oh,
Uh the guy we looked up on
Cinderblock.
right.
no. The
No,
guy we looked up who's being detained here.
Yeah,
yeah, the
Otto.
special prisoner. Yeah.
Otto. Yeah.
So he I would say with what you hacked, you are aware there are, so this prison grounds is actually like triangular, with like large buildings like at each point of the triangle, and then like walls in between each of the large buildings, and each building is the kind of the like different prison wings, and then in the center area is like the yard where people go out. Uh, a portion of it is, and then stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, the building that he's positioned in. Maybe not the exact directions to the cell room, but he's positioned in a high maximum security, um, isolation unit, and which building it's in.
But it's
So you
here.
could look around. Yeah, you know what building it's in, so you know which building you have to defend. Um, for more specific, you could look around, or you could ask the warden about it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
Hey,
ask the warden as well. Just
hey, Robin. I think what I need to be doing right now is I brought a lot of my alarm system. I could set up my alarms all over the prison to go off if, say, a metahuman shows up, or if something bigger than me shows up. Heck, it could even tell us exactly where it is within the prison if we don't know. I could set up alarms everywhere.
yeah. Get started setting up your alarms and oh shoot, let me think. As a player, I need to think about this. Set up the alarms and take Raven with you just for backup for that sake, and then we'll go talk to the rest of us. Will go talk to the warden
All right.
and look in on the big tower. And once you're done, meet us there, and we'll figure out another. We'll figure out
All right.
our next step.
I'm gonna start setting up alarms in different sectors. They have a nice wide radius, and they'll take 10 minutes each to set up. I'm gonna cue each
Okay.
of them to ping to me with a different sound, so I'll know where it is that's going off, and I will cue it towards pinging at metahumans or things that are bigger than myself, unless anybody can think of anything else. Nope.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Cool. Yeah. So you go around setting alarms. The prison also, they have like proximity alarms and things like that.
Sure.
The issue doesn't seem to be seeing him coming, but they appreciate the extra security in case somehow he slips through.
It gives
Um,
specific information, and it gives it to me
mm,
immediately. That's what I like.
right. Fair enough. All right. So you guys are out doing that. And you see some of the special guard units. They are men in helmets and armor, white armor, uh, and they have these uh, pretty cool looking crossbows that seem to have some sort of enchantment applied to them, and they are positioning themselves in strategic locations, uh, mostly you know at the different entrances to the prison. Um, while you guys are doing that, you guys go to talk to the warden. He says, "Oh, yes, Teen Titans. What can I do for you?"
Um,
Who of us is talking to the warden?
Yeah, are we all there?
yeah, Cyborg and Raven are setting up alarms, and then the rest of us are at the warden or talking to the warden.
I think I would thinking about this. I think that what I would actually do is fly as high as I can to get like a bird's eye view and just like wait till I can see this guy coming.
I was actually
Okay,
thinking of doing that too.
Yeah,
You take the
cool.
right, I'll take the left.
yeah. I'm gonna fly as high as I can and scout from the air.
Well, as, as high as you can is technically limitless. You could fly into space, but I
And
understand the
still
meaning.
see and still see a rock man coming to the jail.
Yes, right,
I'm gonna
right. So
turn
you
into a
fly.
giant owl.
Cool. So you guys both fly up, and you can, yeah, you can see for a couple miles around,
Yeah.
um, and the area around the prison is intentionally open. There's forest, but it's been cleared to a point where it's open for probably a good, you know, several hundred yards at least. So people will see people coming from the tree line. Um,
I,
so yeah,
I'm
all right.
primarily putting
So
alarms inside the prison, by the way, in places that aren't seen from a bird's eye view, just so we know.
okay.
Before Cyborg broke off, I turned to him and I said, "When we're keeping an eye out for him, leave no stone unturned."
Hey, I'm not
I'm
doing
so
the
sorry.
drums again. Uh,
Yeah.
but no, good. Yeah. So mhm. Oh, yes. So Robin, yeah, you can talk to the warden.
Um, yeah, I'll just I ask him if like where trying to think about this.
Are there any weak points in the prison?
Yeah, I guess I'll ask him like where the walls are thinnest, because Cinderblock is incredibly strong. He could probably break through most of the walls here, but I'll ask him where the walls are thinner.
Okay. He seems a little miffed, but he says, well, I understand. I mean, we try to keep a consistent, defensive capability throughout the prison for exactly those purposes. Unfortunately, if the information we have is correct on Cinderblock, I mean, there's not much we can do. I mean, uh, there's some prisons that are more equipped than us. I mean, there's one that they boast they could hold Superman if they wanted to, uh, but unfortunately, it's not really the case here. If Cinderblock wants to get through, he will probably be able to do so, which is why we're relying on you.
Thank you very much. And then I guess I'll have since Starfire's on lookout, Beast Boy and I will I guess we'll keep an eye on
This boy's also on
I'm on
lookout.
lookout
Oh,
too.
You're alone,
you're
buddy.
on. Oh, that's right. um,
I mean,
I'll head
once
over.
Raven and Cyborg finish setting up the alarms, they can meet up.
Yeah, I guess I'll just wait till Raven and Cyborg get back.
All right. Okay. Well, so essentially, if there's anything specifically you guys want to attempt over the course of the next couple hours before uh, the tip said that the attack will happen, um, you then just let me know if there's anything special, and let me know where you want to be once you guys do spot that he's coming.
I mean, I just want to
More-
be in the sky so I can dive bomb him as soon as I see him.
Okay.
More and more alarms because I don't have a limit on how many of these I can do. And I'm going to be probably when it's go time, when we know it's time, I'm going to be the one who tries to just be as close as possible to confronting. I'll be inside the prison, but I'll try and be at a place where there are long hallways that could quickly access outside areas.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
follow. I'll give backup to Cyborg.
All right.
I'll chill in the trees and throw rocks at him if I see him.
Cool.
Actually, I should probably be like up on top of something that I could just jump off of. Can I? Can it be
Okay.
a guard tower or something?
Yeah, they're pretty high up, but
Booyah!
Booyah!
yeah, but that's fine if you
Oh,
want
if I
to.
tried to jump out, I might die. I see what you're going with.
I mean, that
Yeah,
would
I
be really
mean,
funny.
Maybe
it would be
okay.
funny.
I'm just standing on the lawn right outside, just sitting there with my arms
Yeah.
crossed.
Cool. I like that. Yeah, so you're out in the yard, you're just arms crossed, you're ready from the bust through an entrance.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Um alrighty. So,
If
Is
he's
there
gonna be
a
out,
time limit to wild shape? I can't find a ruling on
no, I don't think so.
it. Okay, then I'm
um,
still an owl.
and if Cyborg's gonna be outside, posted up waiting for him, I think I'll go inside then, and I'll find like a central part of the prison where I guess would be easy to access pretty much any, where the time to get to any area that he would potentially break into would be about the same either way, and I'll find a place to hide.
Hello, everyone. So, while we wait to see the results of the Titans' planning, I just have a few little announcements to get through. Sorry if I'm very low energy on this. I am a walking corpse today, which is appropriate as of the day of this episode's release, and this commercial recording is Halloween. So if you hear this today, happy Halloween. If not, happy belated Halloween. So if you're a little confused, that's because this episode so when the Teen Titans series was released, it was aired sort of out of order for about the first 3 episodes. On some, I don't remember exactly, but in some situations, Divide and Conquer, which is this episode, was aired first. In other cases, Final Exam was aired as the 3rd episode. So that creates a bit of confusion. Now, Final Exam is the true 1st episode, and Divide and Conquer is the true 3rd episode. But when I did this, I got a little confused, and I thought that it was just the 1st and 2nd episode that was switched up. So that's why Divide and Conquer was recorded as the 2nd episode. Unfortunately, as you'll find out, some things happen in this episode that make it impossible for us to go back and change that. So yeah, it's a little messed up. I guess just chalk it up to the idiosyncrasies of this weird alternate universe, or just blame me. I do that latter one. So, sorry about that. It's a little confusing, but looking back on it, I'm pretty happy with the story beats and how it goes and what it leads to. So hopefully you all are too. Um, so I am going to be releasing episodes 2 days early on Patreon. So if you'd like early access to episodes, join our Patreon. Episodes should be released on Sundays and on Patreon, and regularly on Tuesdays. Outside of that, we don't have any new patrons yet, so there's nothing to announce there. But stay tuned, and if you join the Patreon, I will give you a shout out on these episodes. So we'd really love if you did that. So yeah, I say without further ado a lot, and I'm trying to move away from that. So enjoy the rest of the episode. Okay, cool. All right.
So
So
it's
you
a
guys
surprise
take
party.
your positions. Yeah, surprise party. All right. So a few hours pass. You guys are waiting there, in your respective locations. There's a tenseness in the air as the guards kind of pace around at the top of the towers, and at outside of the perimeter, even people kind of whispering to each other. You hear, definitely, probably, like Raven with her high passive perception, and some of you others, you hear people talking. They're like, "Oh no, we'll be okay. The Teen Titans are here." And the other guy says, "Look, I don't get paid enough for this. Is my life insurance even like worth enough? Is my family going to be okay?" And there's a bit of worry, uh, as this is sort of not a typical situation for these prison staff to be dealing with. But the hours pass, and uh, eventually, in the night, um, those who are high up would probably see it first. See from the tree line, bursting forward, is this large hulking figure, this stone golem, running from the tree line towards the main gate, which is closed, and the guards see him to go. There he is! Open fire! Open fire! And they start shooting their crossbow bolts. And the crossbow bolts, they kind of like turn blue and like accelerate with this enchantment, and they fire towards him. But they all bounce off harmlessly as he runs forward, and he's about to plow into the main gate with a punch reared back.
I'm
Ready to
totally
bust
gonna
that
try
thing.
and run and grapple him.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we the aerial folks see him first, right?
That's true.
Yes. Yes.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly down, within 120 feet of him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna do the old Starbolt blasts.
All right, Starbolt blast. So you're just trying to bombard him as he's running. Also, to clarify, Cyborg, I thought you were staying in the interior yard. Right now, he is still outside of the
Oh.
prison wall.
Yeah, that's right. There would be inside yards and outside yards, wouldn't there?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, all right. Well, as soon as I hear something's happening, I'm running towards the location.
Right.
There we go.
You can expect that he'll be bursting through the gate soon.
Right.
You'll be ready for him if he does. So, all right, cool. All right, yeah. So go ahead. Well, yeah, he has to make a dex check. For your
Is
start.
it a?
Yeah,
dex
yeah.
check?
It would be. Yeah, it's Dex, but it's based off your spell
Yeah,
casting.
he has
ability, which
to make a 20.
yeah. Okay. Well, his Dex is ass, so he probably won't. No, that's a 2 after
And he
mod.
takes 10 radiant damage as I zoom down. Again, I'm staying 120 feet from him. Zoom down, my eyes blazing, screaming a battle cry, and just launch a volley of starbolts at him. Hopefully, catching the attention of my allies with this light show.
Absolutely. Yeah, I will say everyone else can definitely see that happening. You fire starbolts down at him. So yeah, this is sort of a surprise round for those who can access him, which I would say
Yeah.
is anyone who isn't within the confines of the prison, or who can fly easily. So that is everyone but Cyborg and Robin right now.
Beast
So
Boy
yeah,
and Raven get to...
yeah, they get to do something against him.
I'm gonna fly over, and I'm gonna fly directly over him. I can't find stats for a whale, but I want to change into a whale.
Okay. Cool.
Great way to start
You
a
want
battle.
turns? Very cool. All
Just gonna
right.
crush
Well, don't worry about it, because this has happened in the show before,
I
and I know
know.
exactly what will happen. So, all right. So yeah, so he's taking starbolt damage.
I just want to
He seems
reenact
a
the
little.
scene. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. No. That's fine. Better get it out of the way today
I know.
instead of doing it later. So you fly over and you shift into a great blue whale. This massive whale falls down onto Cinderblock, and he is just. And for a moment, everyone is like, all the guards are in awe as this whale, giant green whale, crushes down in the middle of the forest on top of Cinderblock in the night. And there's a moment where everyone's kind of still. And they're like, oh, did that do it? And then suddenly from underneath you, you feel this pressure on your stomach. And Cinderblock is lifting the whale. And he just he chucks it. So you are a whale, and he has just lobbed you over the wall of the prison, and so you are now, as a whale, you're gonna land in the yard, and you're longer than even the length of the prison. So your head and your tail will probably also hit 2 of the walls. Assuming you don't do anything
I'm gonna
to stop
change
that.
into something else so I don't destroy as much damage as possible.
Did the Cinderblock take damage from that, though, at least?
Nope, he is immune to non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Oh, heck.
That's exciting.
Oh,
Neat.
shit.
Guess we're gonna have to pew him a lot.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm gonna change into a T-Rex instead and try and chase him down.
Yeah, okay. Well, first he's tossed you kind of over, and you're like, whoa! And so you shift, and everyone is like, all the guards are like running along the walls for their lives. And you shift into a T-Rex, but where you will land, it will be within the
Within the prison yard.
Yeah, within the prison yard, and I would say that would be your turn.
Okay.
So is it fair to assume that there's a bunch of trees around?
Yes, there are lots of trees.
I'm going to bend the trees to try and block him from getting to the jail, and I'm going to also try to push a tree onto him, just to keep him back, I guess. Kind of keep him contained.
Cool. I will say that will be that will harry him for a few moments before he reaches the gate. So I will say that will buy you guys a round before he reaches the gate perimeter.
Sweet.
Do I hear any of this going on from inside the prison?
Yeah, definitely. The
Okay, I'm
ground
gonna
is
yeah, I'm gonna
shaking.
start making my way towards the entrance then.
Yeah, making my way. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you can definitely start running there. It'll take you a little bit, but I mean he's moving in your direction, so you guys will meet in the middle at some point soon. Um, but yeah, so with that, I think that covers everyone's initial first round. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Let's see. Rolling some virtual dice.
That's better. 19.
6 plus
Right.
4, that's 10.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll now or whenever I come into contact with?
Uh, no, go ahead and roll now.
Roll now, I'd
Okay.
say.
20.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
And I got a 7.
Yay. All right. So that would mean that is Starfire first with a 20 for initiative. So go ahead and do your turn.
One moment. So many things to choose from.
Yeah. You will notice that a whale was dropped on him and it did not phase him at all.
And I'm not stupid, so um yeah, I'm not stupid. So I'm 120 feet above this dude, and I'm gonna keep pelting him with my magic laser balls.
Yep. Okay.
Laser
Cool.
balls!
Laser balls. All
Laser
right.
balls.
Yep. Yep. No, yeah, he definitely fails with the 3.
Okay, he takes 6 radiant damage.
Cool. Cool.
And I yell, "Righteous fury!" and I keep pelting him.
All right. Cool.
Oh, yes, that's what she
Um,
feels.
Yes.
all right. Next, who do we got? Cyborg.
Can I see him yet?
No, he's being harried by the trees outside, and he has not knocked down the gate yet.
Nice.
So he's
we
still
got
technically
trees on our
outside of
side.
the perimeter. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to be running as fast as I can towards the action.
All right. Yeah. So essentially, there's a big gate. It's being kept closed, and the guards do not seem to be keen on opening it for anyone. Uh, but I will say you can reach the gate this turn. If you want to try to get it open or convince someone to open it, you can try to do that, or you can wait until he tries to bust it down and gets in.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna wait inside because he's not far from here, is he?
No.
Is is there any guard tower or anything I can climb up to get on top of the wall?
Sure.
You can
Yeah.
climb on my back. I'm a T-Rex.
Yeah. There is a T-Rex that's very tall. You could start running up his tail.
Oh yeah, totally doing
onto
that.
the head.
I'm gonna run up that T-Rex and see if I can see what's going on the other side.
All right. Yeah. Just give me an athletics check to make sure you don't like fall on your head or something.
All right. 3 plus 7 plus 2. So
Oh, no.
I'm at 12.
Okay. Good enough.
Good enough.
You kind of like almost lose your balance for a sec as you're running up the kind of ridge of Beast Boy's back. Beast Boy, you feel him running up the ridge of your back, and you're kind of like get like that like shiver. Ugh.
Pit
Um,
pat, pit pat.
and you're like, okay. And so y- but you manage to maintain, and you run up to his head, and jump off from his head onto the wall portion, and now you can see where he is. He's being like Raven has moved some trees, and they are kind of obstructing his path, and he's trying to like pull through them. He's very strong, and he's about to, but it slowed him down a little bit.
All right. Well, I'm assuming that's my turn. So,
Yeah, that'll be your turn.
all right.
Oh, Krista got 10, so I think, yeah, Beast Boy next.
Okay.
Or what did Raven get?
I'm gonna position myself outside of the or on the side of the gate and just kind of can I ready my action in case he breaks through to attack him?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm holding until he busts through.
All right.
Kind of surprise him when he gets through that gate.
Yep. You're ready to like bite him or something when he busts
Yeah,
through.
I think as a T-Rex I can do multi-attack, tail, and bite.
Right. Yes. Well, you can only do them against. You can't do them against the same target. Is the
Oh, I
quirk for
can't.
the T-Rex?
Oh, can I not?
Yeah. Yeah. The bite.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hold a bite then. I want to try and grab him with my mouth so I can
Yep.
grapple him.
Cool. All right. All right. Cool. So next, I think both Raven and Robin got a 7. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Robin has higher dex, so Robin goes first. So, Robin, you will be able to run out into the yard. I mean, unless I don't know if you have key point, uh, step of the wind yet, but it's up to you if you want to use it. But without that, you'd be able to get out into the yard area, or you could access a side path to run along the top of the walls. Just try to run that way to where things.
Is the side path? Excuse me. Is the side path quicker?
Not necessarily, because you kind of have to like go one direction because it's a triangle. It's not even
Right.
like a circle. But it will get you to a higher elevation point if that's what you desire. So it's sort of high ground versus even level.
No, I'll stay on the regular ground. I'll just run straight towards, and I'll take the dash action to move a little bit quicker.
Alrighty.
To try to catch up.
Okay, I'll say you'll be out in the yard then, ready for him to burst through. You see Beast Boy as a T-Rex, kind of preparing, hunching up like to the side of the door, ready, jaws ready.
Nice.
Dun-dun,
Sweet.
dun-dun. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
A shark. Yeah. So Raven.
Yes. Okay. I don't really know what to do because I don't have anything that wouldn't be bludgeoning. I was looking up some of my spells. I'm gonna cast Cause Fear.
Okay. Yeah.
And
He'll have to make, I assume, a Wisdom save.
yeah, and if it succeeds, I'm gonna get in front of him, in front of the gate, to try to scare him away.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. I'll roll for that. What is his? It's probably not.
Be afraid.
Okay.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Be scared of me.
Okay, he has no bonus, but he rolled a 16.
Okay. Does that go against my...
It will be your spell save
spell save?
DC.
Oh, did I write
Which
that
is
down?
probably very high, actually, because it's based on wisdom. So
what's
you
your
probably
wisdom?
might still fail.
What? How do you
Like
know?
plus 10.
It'll be 10 plus your wisdom.
Okay. 10 plus my wisdom.
What's
Mhm.
your wisdom
Mhm.
modifier?
So it'd be 20.
Oof.
Wait, she has a she has.
My wisdom
Yes.
is at 30, and it's
Of
a plus
course it
10.
is. Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
is he afraid?
So, yes, he is very afraid. Okay,
Be
cost.
afraid.
We win.
And I get in front of him and I just go, stop.
Okay.
Have our
And
time.
my eyes glow and my cloak flows out into darkness.
Does she just look into
Yes.
your eyes and see something in the deep dark depths of them?
Yeah,
that
nightmare
does-
fuel in
does
my
wanna deal with?
eyeballs.
Yeah. There's probably something else that he sees that probably something with 4 red eyes and lots of dark tendrils coming at him in his mind's eye, and he is not like
Exactly.
that. So let me just make sure I'm straight on the fear condition here.
Did we just win?
Hold on.
When the fear
Um,
wears off, he'll probably try again.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to do this every night.
Okay. So your concentration on the trees will drop because it's a concentration spell. But wait, no, that's the spell. Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. It is a concentration spell. Fear condition.
Which is fine because I'm making him stop. So.
Yes. Frightened. Okay. He has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and he can't willingly move closer to the source of his fear.
Nice.
So that does not completely remove him of options; it just changes his options.
He can't
So
go towards jail now.
yeah, well, he can't go towards the gate,
Yes.
so he will try to do something else. So yeah.
Is it fair to
Okay.
say that I would try to kind of keep him from going into the jail so I kind of block his view each time?
It is, but kind of how movement works is D&D is sort of weird. You can't mirror people's movement like that. So he will try to
Gotcha.
move and do something. He will get a chance to do that.
Okay, gotcha.
So so his initiative is bottom of the round. So it is his turn. He is afraid of you. But maybe he's also afraid of someone else. And so he's definitely going to continue to try to get in. And so he kind of stops and eyes you for a second, and then he starts to run to the right, kind of down the length of the wall. What is his movement? Okay, 30. He will run so that he is not in front of you, and he'll run a few feet off so that he's not getting closer to you, and he will try to the wall. The non-gate portion is a bit thicker, so I will actually make him roll this to see how much damage he does to the wall to see if he can get through and how fast he can get through. He does a lot of damage, and he does triple to buildings and structures. So it'll be he's got pretty good odds. So yeah. Okay, those are both good attack rolls. Okay, so he will do his first attack. He will do 9d8 plus his strength plus plus 6. So 9d8 plus 6 damage to the building. 42 and 52. So, yes, he punches this wall, and it is a strong prison wall, but they are not their main, I guess, clientele is probably the wrong word, but it's what I'm going to use. Are not metahumans, so it's not really equipped to defend or contain that strength threshold. And so he just through the wall So everyone who's inside waiting for him to bust through the gate, he busts about 20 feet to the right through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! And through the wall, and he is in the yard. He kind of moves 10 feet into the yard area, and that is his turn.
Okay. He's in the yard.
Welp. I
Yep.
tried.
So top of the round. Top of the round to who was Starfire.
Starfire. Okay, so I got something kind of weird. So if at any point this doesn't work, you tell me.
Okay.
So I can move 120 feet with
Mhm.
ease.
Yes.
Is there anywhere within say 50 feet or so where I might find a some long limber piece of metal that I could easily bend?
Not within the yard area. That's a good idea. The map that I actually prepped on Roll20 here was in anticipation of the room that you guys start the battle in initially. If we get to that point, we'll use it, but until then, we're just sort of doing theater of the mind. But in this area, there is not. There's no, all of the kind of supports for the walls are internal,
Okay.
and so yeah,
So within
or inside though.
so nothing within sight or easy reach.
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to continue pursuing him like some kind of terrible mosquito, bolting him with starbolts as he goes, just like
Yep.
slapping his back constantly from 120 feet away, going,
Okay.
"Righteous or fury, righteous or fury."
Yep.
So roll that save, buddy.
Yeah, that's a 1. Rolled a
Okay.
2 minus 1. So yeah, he takes the damage.
That's going to be okay. Well, that's only 4 radiant damage. Because I guess he's kind of getting used to it. He's building some calluses.
Right.
Like, while all of you
Yeah.
guys are doing your things, there's just like a Starfire just like following him around, like constantly like shooting starbolts at him.
Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, so if that's your turn, then Cyborg.
Cyborg. All right. How far away is this thing?
Well, he's burst into the yard, so you can easily get to him. He's probably about 25, 30 feet.
Oh, I don't even have to wait for the dinosaur to go run over to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I probably. Let's see. I think I'm going to though. Let's just ride the dinosaur for now. I'm going to shoot him with a targeting system, also known as fairy fire.
Cool. So he'll have to make a save, right? What is that?
Does he? I don't think so. It just kind of happens.
Yeah,
Does
no,
he
he has to make it.
for Fairy Fire?
Yeah, it's a dex save for Fairy Fire.
Oh yeah, you're right. It has a dex save.
Well,
As a DM, I forget that a lot.
It's like
Yeah.
a sparkly powder
Yeah.
or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Are you throwing glitter on him?
Are you throwing glitter?
No, I am using technology to
Is it
set up a target.
technology glitter?
It's something
Well,
that
he rolled a
flies
6.
around in the air and highlights the enemy, so it's easy and all its weak points and whatever.
Yeah. So he fires off like a little drone, and it buzzes around his head, and it like points with this like illusory hologram with an arrow, and it says "Shoot here." All right, so that's your turn. Yeah. So Fairy Fire. Yep.
And
Alrighty.
I think I'm just gonna ride the dinosaur for a second.
Cool. Ride the dinosaur.
Just enjoy this.
Yeah. So I think speaking of Ride the Dinosaur, I think it is the
My
dinosaur's turn. Yep.
I'm gonna rush at him and try and bite.
Bite, chomp.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and
Okay.
grapple him in my big teeth malice.
Alrighty.
Okay, weapon attack. 30. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Wow.
Dang.
Oh, heck.
Very sad that all of that damage
Piercing
doesn't do
damage.
anything.
I know.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
Yeah, he's
Piercing
immune to
damage.
that as
He's
well.
immune to it, but I'm gonna try and grapple him in my mouth.
Absolutely. So I think because you hit it's a
Wait, is he
medium or
medium or smaller?
no, he's not he's large
Uh,
category.
Wait, but she's a
I'm sorry.
dinosaur.
Yeah, she's huge. It says if the creature's
target is
medium or
medium
smaller.
Wait. What says if it's a medium or smaller?
The T-Rex.
The bite.
My mouth.
The bite ability.
Oh, you
Dang
can't.
it.
I can't do them at the same time. I thought she was just doing a normal grapple. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just big enough to where like your mouth can't really get a good grip on him, and he pushes off from you.
T-Rex isn't gonna help me much. All right.
Not if you're trying
That's
to
my
do
turn.
damage. You could just forego the damage and grapple.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
normal
no,
grapple.
I can't grapple him. He's too big.
No, you can
Right?
grapple.
Well-
Well, I don't know. That's your call.
No,
You can grapple
so
him, but not as a special dinosaur
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, you can't grapple him with the bite attack, but you can grapple him just with the grapple action in place of an attack using your strength.
Ah. How would I still try and grapple him with my mouth though? Because
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
T-Rex. I have
Hmm.
tiny arms.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think
Hold on,
flavor-wise, it could be whatever, right?
That's a great question.
Let me jump to
Try-
grappling here.
Rules as
Uh,
written says she can. I think.
I think so. I just want to double check. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check contested by the target's strength or dexterity. Unfortunately, I would probably rule that for that reason, this is probably why the T-Rex has a grapple that goes along with his bite attack, is because you can't really bite someone without doing damage to them, and you can't really grab someone with a non-dexterous hand like that.
Yeah.
I don't think you meet the requirements. I don't think the stat block of the monster meets the requirements for these rules,
Yeah, I
which
don't think
seems
it's
to
gonna
apply
work.
to players. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a good
That's
idea.
okay.
Maybe a different strong animal.
Yeah. I mean, that was my
Alrighty.
action, I think, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and
Yep.
come up with a different strategy now.
Yep.
I can grapple.
Alrighty.
Let me out.
Okay. Yeah, so next we've got Robin. Robin, it's your turn.
All right. How close am I to him at this point?
I'd say you're within range to run up to him if you wanted to. So like 30
Okay.
feet.
Excellent. I am. Excuse me. Let me pull it up here to read the description. Okay. I am going to take one of my freezing discs, and I'm going to throw it at him. I'm going to throw it at his feet specifically, like at his ankle.
Okay. Cool. So I believe he has to make a save, I think.
Yeah, he makes a. Excuse me.
Gross.
He makes a DC 15 dexterity savings throw,
Cool.
according to the description.
All right. Yep, I gave that to you. Yeah, so dexterity. Jeez, all these dexterity sucks. At that, he will make a save. That is an 8, so he fails. That
Perfect.
save.
So now he's paralyzed in ice.
Hold
And then
on.
he can make according to what you sent me, it uses paralyzed
Mhm.
as the description. But he can make a
Right.
strength saving throw at the end of his subsequent turn, so it's just the initial one is dex.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know strength is kind of his thing, but hey,
Hmm.
he's now trapped for a little bit at least.
Hmm. Yes. Hmm. I did say paralyzed.
You did. You did.
I did say paralyzed. Well, it's actually not a good thing if we stick to that, because he is his condition immunities are one of them is paralyzed.
Oh well.
So, but that might be in the sense of like he can't be like paralyzed by like a weird spell or like a neurotoxin or something. So if it's ice, if we think about it as ice, um, and it creates because there's relationships between the conditions here. Um, so a paralyzed creature is incapacitated. See the condition, which means certain things, and paralyzed tacks on other uh, things to that. So actions, reactions. I believe paralyzed would be accurate. As unfortunate as that is, I tried to find a way out of it for you, um, but unfortunately, he is immune to that condition. He just sort of like will bust through the ice again, similar to the Kool Aid Man.
Uh,
He has a legendary action called Kool-Aid Man.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what else to do now. I guess I could. Let's see. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll throw a bola at him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow you to do that
Yeah.
instead. So yeah,
I'll
go
use
ahead
one.
and do the bola.
Yeah. I'll just use one of my bolas in that case. So that's gonna be. That is a 26 on the attack.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Sweet. Okay. So in that case, um, a larger, smaller creature hit is restrained until it is freed. It has no effect on creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. I think he categorizes as large. I think that's just my
Yes,
guess.
he is
Um,
large.
yeah.
I put him
Um,
as large. Well, this is funny. I put him at large, even though his actual size fluctuates a lot in the show between large and huge. I would say.
yeah.
Um, but that's just because people can't draw and model. So yeah, he's large.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's restrained until it is freed. Now, of course, he can make a check on his turn in order to get out, but for the time being, he is restrained.
Sweet, cool.
And that's it because that was my action, and I'm 30 feet away from him, and um,
Don't want to get closer.
yeah, I'm very dexterous, but I don't think getting in range with him would be very good.
Right. All right, cool beans. Alrighty. So, Raven, it is your turn.
Okay, what's the current status here?
He has busted through the wall, um, and he is currently restrained.
Okay. Um Are we all kind of like surrounding him right now, or
You certainly can be at this point, um,
okay?
just based off of people's stated positions.
Yeah, I would say that I would kind of help. I guess corral because he's still afraid of me. So
Hmm.
I'll try to kind of block him from the jail in case he breaks free,
Okay.
and sort of try to, I guess, get everyone to surround him so that he cannot escape.
Okay. So are you trying to get in front of his intended direction, or are you just trying to get behind his intended direction to cut off like him from running away?
Um, I would say in front of his intended direction. I don't know that I necessarily would think to stop him from running away if he chose to do that.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you kind of with your 60-foot fly speed, you fly around, uh, and you fly in front of him, and that pisses him off because he was going in that direction. Now he's gonna have to turn into a different direction before he does that. All
Cool.
right. Cool. Cool. So that will bring it to his turn. He will make a strength check to get out of the bola. He rolled a 17 plus 6, so yeah, he does easily break out of the bola. But that is an action, so he can't like dash or anything. He sees Raven there, and he's gonna try to run around you. So he gives you a berth so that he doesn't get closer to you. Um, and he runs around. Yes. So yeah, he will kind of run around you. It will cause him to use more movement, so he doesn't make much headway across the yard as much as he would like. But at this point, you guys are harrying him enough to where he's just like trying to just get past you and do what he's supposed to be here to do. All right. So top of the round again. Starfire.
Okay.
Star Bolton.
Yeah, the Starbolt blasts.
All right. Starbolt blasts. He rolls the 3.
Wow,
Fun
and
times for
I
you
can't
and
fudge
me.
these numbers because we're on roll 20 here. So that's another 4. I'm pelting him.
Normally
Just
fudge.
continue. What?
Nothing at all. Keep going.
I, I'm just continuing to pelt him with starbolts, and I go, righteous fury too righteous, too furious.
Very good. Yes, he takes some more radiant
Four.
damage.
He takes 4 radiant damage.
Yep, yep.
He'll eventually die if I keep this up.
Yeah, this is like that boss that you're just like not really prepped for it, so you just try to kill it with chip damage over time and and hope you can get it done. Um
I feel like
yeah.
over 20 at this point.
It's a slow burn.
Yep.
It's a slow burn. You have to think about it.
I'll just, keep him
Okay.
back with my fear, and you just keep firing starbolts, okay?
Yep. He'll get all scared and burned and eventually
Team
leave.
effort.
Alrighty. Cool, cool. All right. Cyborg.
He is literally restrained. Is he still restrained?
No, he busted out of
Yeah,
that
he
really
broke
easy.
out.
Oh wow! And did he get very far?
Not as far because of Raven's fear aura. He
Oh
tried
yeah.
to run around her, so he
I'm
only got probably about like 10 feet further into the yard
well.
because
That's still kind of slowing his progress. So I'll refrain from doing things that are really that in the same vein. And I'm just gonna start chipping away at this guy. Um,
okay. Oh, an
let's.
attack. Hold on, an attack roll was technically made against him. Yeah. So let's just remember going forward because of fairy fire. Attack rolls will have advantage, though not many people are doing that because most damage
Yeah.
types are not great, and people have uh, save abilities. But if you want to
Absolutely.
do an attack roll,
I'm still writing the anyway,
Dino.
firebolt. Pew 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 pew.
Cool. Firebolt.
Yeah, man.
Yep. So yeah, that's with advantage.
Yep. That is a. So I got a 17, and my
Yeah,
damage is.
that'll do it.
It's 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a 5.
Okay.
Chip away.
Yeah. So
It
5
is-
damage to him.
Is Beast Boy still trying to keep up with the thing?
Yeah, I'm still a T-Rex technically.
All right, I'm
But
just
I'm-
going to be riding you until you stop pursuing it.
Am I next?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess while Cyborg's still on my back, I'm going to change into a giant scorpion.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dex check
And-
to see if I stay on.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me that.
All right, go on. Describe what you do.
This one has a multi-attack too. Can I use? I think only the T-Rex was the thing that can
Yes.
attack different targets.
Yep.
So
Good.
I'm gonna try and grapple it with my claws and sting it with poison. I don't know if it'll work because it's a rock man, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Can you poison a rock?
But even if not, I might still be able to grapple him.
Yeah.
But
All right.
probably not because escape DC is 12. But anyways,
Yeah.
I pretty much rode the
claw attack. I
transformation
get
down.
two claw attacks. Okay. 2 claw attacks. Okay, I don't think that hits. The first claw attack doesn't. It's a 7. The second claw attack. Ooh, that's a 23 with the second claw.
Okay. Yeah. The second one will hit. Looking at this, it's interesting that the it's weird that the T-Rex can not grapple things that are over medium size, but the giant scorpion has
It doesn't
no
have a
such
limit.
limitation.
Yeah, it's
That
kind of
is
weird,
fascinating.
but
Um,
I have really
maybe an
strong
oversight.
claws.
But yeah, you have strong claws. So you did roll to hit. Unfortunately,
I'm not
it's
even gonna roll the bludgeoning
yeah.
damage because it's not gonna do anything. But
Nope.
I'm gonna roll to sting it to see if poison does anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 attacks. Sweet.
Okay, but the sting, I think that probably misses. For the sting, I got
Yes.
an 11. But he's
Yes.
grappled in my arm. Or in my claw.
All right. Cool. He is grappled. He will have to make a check to see if he gets out of that. All right, which could slow him down a little bit. All righty. So, Robin, what are you doing, if anything?
You have any jelly bombs? Like
I might. I was thinking I might use a flash bomb, but let me check and see if I.
You might have a foam gel thing.
I think
foam
I
gel.
do. Let's
Foam
see.
party.
Technically, no, I don't. The only restrictive thing I have is the freezing disc. I have an extinguishing disc, an explosive disc, and those are the only 3 from the discs that I have.
I see.
But I will throw a flash bomb at him, and I'll try to blind him on this turn.
Okay. Yeah. Is that a radius? It would be a radius that would probably affect.
All creatures within a 20-foot radius must succeed on a Constitution save or be blinded.
Right.
Well, me and
that
Cyborg
will.
are there.
Yeah. That will affect Cyborg and.
Okay. So then on this turn, what I'll say is, Robin, Cyborg, look out, and then I'll hold my action so that when they're out of the way, then I'll throw the flash bomb at Cinderblock.
My favorite part of that warning is that you warned yourself, but not the sport.
Wait, sorry, I am Robin. I say, Beast Boy, Cyborg, look out, and then I'll ready the
But
flash
I'm
bomb.
grappling him.
Oh shoot, you are. Dang it. Okay. If you're grappling
probably
him, then I'll
noticed
just
that I have it in my arm.
yeah. No, I'll if you're grappling him, then I'll run up and make an attack on him.
Yeah, hit him. Or
Yeah.
well, do you have any non bludgeoning damage?
I have slashing damage. I have my bird rings deal slashing damage.
You can try it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well it would work, but I'll give it a shot.
What
I'll
does a
throw.
scorpion sound like?
Yeah, I'll throw a bird ring at him then.
Okay, yeah, make an attack with advantage because of fairy fire.
Those are both 8s, so that's a 23.
Okay.
Wait, no, +7. That's the whole total. I thought rolling, if I typed in roll 2d20, it would do them separately. So that's a 15 then.
Oh, you can be separate.
Okay. Sweet. Wait, a 15 to hit?
Yeah, because I rolled
Okay.
an 8 for both rolls, and then my
Okay.
attack bonus is +7.
I see. Unfortunately, a 15 is not enough. It glances off.
Yeah. Okay.
Bird rings go flying. Alrighty. Yeah. So Raven.
Okay. So this feels kind of OP if I could do this.
Good, do it.
Okay. Can I use plane shift to send this guy to another dimension?
What the crap?
No. There's a few reasons why that probably won't work. One is you have to have so the spell you're thinking of that would help in that way is banishment, where he would make
Okay.
a save. That plane shift actually takes, I believe, it takes time to do. You have to have an object that is attuned to the plane that you're traveling to. You and 8 willing creatures who link hands.
Oh,
So
is
it's
it
more of a
willing?
personal
Well, this
transformation.
says, I'm reading right here, and it says you can use the spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. Choose a creature within your reach and make a melee spell attack against it. On a hit, the creature must make a charisma saving throw. If the creature fails the save, it is transported to a random location on the plane of your existence that you specify. Yeah,
Wait, what spell is that?
it is plane shift. It is once per short rest I can prepare 3 spells, teleport, plane shift, and detect thoughts.
Doesn't it still take a long time to use?
Well, no, it's an action. Hold on. Use the spell.
That's what it says.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
just reading.
yes. At the bottom of the spell description, you can use the spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. Choose a creature within your reach and make a melee spell attack against it. Yeah, on a charisma throw, if the creature fails to save, it's transported to a random location on the plane of existence you specify. Creature so transported. I feel that it would still require the tuning rod that is attuned to a particular plane of existence in order for you to focus that. So this
And I
is one of
wouldn't
those
have that?
spells. You would have certain.
She has her dark dimension, and so
You have your
like
dark.
that.
Well, that's in her mind, and
Oh,
that's
that's
through a
fair.
special. This is one of those spells where you have to get certain things, and I'm okay with saying this and restricting you in this way because I gave you a 7th level spell at level 2, so I don't feel guilty about this at all. So that's one of those spells where you have to find something, and then it becomes sort of a plot related thing where you're like, I need to get to the elemental plane of fire, or I need to go to hell. And you're like, well, I need to find an object that's attuned to hell appropriately so that I can travel there. And then you go and you talk to a wizard, and he gives you someone who has something, and you go on a sketchy side quest, and then you have the
Okay,
thing you
so
need.
it doesn't have anything attuned to any other plane right now.
Okay.
Not right now. And if that's something you want to pursue and try and find, either in session or between sessions, then we can definitely talk about it. And I will have you make rolls to see if you can find those things or find
Okay.
someone who has those things.
Cool. Well, that was worth a shot.
It was. It very much was.
Okay. I mean, I can't really do anything else because I only have one spell slot. So I guess
Yep.
I'm just gonna continue to try to get him away from the building with using my fear.
Yep.
I'm also gonna try to distract him with my raven. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Have it like fly around his head.
Yes. The Raven can give the help action as a familiar to so it can try to distract, and it will offer the help action to the next person who tries to make an attack. But that is already sort of covered to or by fairy fire at this time. But it is a valid strategy.
Yeah.
Just
So I'm just gonna try to distract him so that he hopefully disorient him while I block him.
cool. Yeah, the Raven flies around, kind of pecks at his head. All right. So down to him. He has to make a strength check to get out of the grapple. So he will do so. Oh wow, that's a very low roll. He rolled a 4 plus 6 is a 10. Unfortunately, he just can't really pull away from the big
I was
scorpion.
like, man, he's definitely gonna beat a 12.
My bird and my fear.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, guess I
Cool.
get to just keep poking away instead of doing anything big. Somebody's got
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so that he can't move. So I guess he will just try to attack the scorpion is what he would do if he can't pull away from it. So okay. Oh, very pretty low rolls again. That is a 22 and a 15.
Okay, my giant scorpion armor class is 15, so I think both of
Okay,
those.
so they both will hit. He will do.
Is this the first time he's hit somebody?
Yeah.
Yep, it's the first time he's hit someone. I'm excited about this.
Cracking my shell.
He
So he
does.
says while dying.
He does 24 points of damage on the first hit
ah.
and 15 on the second hit. That's pretty low.
Rip.
Okay, so wait, what? 24 and
Yep,
15.
and 15.
Okay, 39 damage in total.
Dead.
What's your scorpion HP?
Scorpion has 52 HP, so I'm still a scorpion.
You're still a
Ripping
scorpion. You're a scorpion that's been kind of squished a little bit, but it's still a scorpion. All right. Top of the round, we go to Starfire. I knew these combats would be kind of long. This might be a two-parter episode.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Very
fight the
good.
other guy at some point.
What other guy?
I mean, we're not fighting anybody else. Cinderblock
We're
is the
gonna
last
stop
one.
him.
Yeah.
This is it. That's it.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. So just make a save.
It's sort of just a formality at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
13.
he rolled a 16 because he rolled a 17 minus 1. But
Well, I do
that probably
6.
still won't save.
Oh wait, that's still not a save. Okay.
Yeah.
He takes
I
12
was just
damage.
ooh.
He takes 12 damage as I continued,
Cool.
as I sort of drift around and start pelting him in the face now, and I'm like,
Mhm.
Righteous Fury 3, Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
Tokyo.
All right. Cool.
Yes, in universe, I've
Cyborg.
decided she's seen all of these movies.
Yes.
She got really obsessed with cars for a second. She thought the cars were alive.
You tell me she wouldn't think those movies were really neat.
You would think they're real.
Yeah.
She definitely
Yeah.
thinks they're real. Yes.
Yeah.
She definitely has. She's definitely had a moral quandary about like what she'll do if like she runs into like Vin Diesel like out there as a criminal. Because like they're superheroes, but like he's kind of doing the right thing. He's just trying to protect his family.
Will she let
Right.
him go, like in the first movie?
Yeah, no, she fantasizes about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's precious.
Everyone brings a part of themselves to every character that they portray, and you have brought your love of the Fast and Furious franchise into
You
Starfire.
know that I fantasize about Vin Diesel too. Yes.
Yes. Well, I mean, who doesn't? But all right, Cyborg, it's your turn.
All right. Taste my pew pew. Do, 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 do. Just gonna pew pew at him
Cool. Pew pew at him.
because it really seems like the best thing I can do because only a few of us can actually do damage. That is a non-natural 20
Cool. Yeah, that'll hit.
for 4 damage.
Great. For damage. All
Yes.
right.
Hey, if we keep this up, we'll win.
Beast Boy.
Yeah, I know.
Keep
What-
chipping away.
5 hours of us slowly chipping away at Cinderblock.
I hope we
Oh
win.
God. Very high entertainment value. I'm gonna get some music pumping for this fight scene just to keep people engaged.
Oh, I'm all in. Let's
2
do
hours later, he's at 1 HP.
2 hours later.
It's more like 2 hours later. I'm like, he looks to be about at half health.
Oh no.
Nah, chip damage. We'll get
No.
him.
Don't have any acid. Not the drug, so we can melt him.
No, I want the drug.
These boys just like, this isn't working. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Oh my God. When Beast Boy is about 17, 18, he definitely starts on weed or something.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, and he's all like, this is really healthy. Like this is natural. guys.
He definitely becomes a weed smoker. Yo, guys. I
All
feel
right.
great.
Yeah, Beast Boy.
Yes.
Stoned boy.
Oh, it's my turn.
Does he shift
Yeah.
All right.
to like bees so he has the like 100 different eyes? That'd be cool.
Oh, okay, now we're actually high. Let's continue.
Sorry, go on.
Okay. It says in my character sheet for the Shape of the Moon Druid, I can use a bonus action to regain 1d8 HP per spell slot in a wild shape.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I don't think it'll do much because he hits really hard, but I
Yeah.
might as well try.
I should
Cool,
probably
cool.
be actually doing my job as a tank.
Ooh, that's an 8. So 21 HP, and I'm going to. He's still grappled, so
Yes.
technically I don't
can-
need to claw him again.
Yeah, you
But-
can try and grapple him again though with your second
With
claw.
the other claw.
Yes. That
Okay,
is
I'm gonna
what-
do that. Okay. And I'm rolling with advantage, which I forgot to do before because of Fairy Fire,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That is
Wait, why is it adding
that.
it?
No, yeah. Unfortunately, it won't roll 2 like that.
Dang it.
At least not with that command.
I thought oh, never mind. That's not right. Okay, yeah. So let me roll. I guess I'll use the 19 because it rolled a 9 and a 19,
Yeah,
even though it
yeah.
added it.
19
So
plus
19
4.
plus 4.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
So he's grappled by a second claw,
Yep.
and I'm gonna roll with advantage to see if I get to sting him.
Okay.
Okay, that would
Yeah, that'll
be
hit.
20 to hit.
Right. So the piercing does nothing. And I would
Does
say
he get
because
poison?
um I would say because so if it were like a
Because I can't
contact
pierce him?
agent poison, because you can't pierce him and get into him, it probably wouldn't do anything. Plus, I think as a golem, he is yes, he's already immune to poison as well, so it wouldn't matter even if you could.
Okay. Well, I've got him grappled. And he's probably gonna hit me again, but that's okay.
So maybe I
Yep.
shouldn't be tank here. I really should just pick away at his HP, because who can?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Yep.
anything we have that's not physical damage is what we should be doing.
Mhm.
Yep.
I can't find an animal that
I
can't
can't
damage
find an animal that shoots a laser or breathes fire or something.
I would say turn into a basilisk and turn him to stone, but that seems kind of
that
like
isn't
redundant.
a beast.
He's
That
he's
is not
actually
a
immune
beast.
to being petrified as well, but
Oh,
you
okay.
wouldn't know
He
that.
is a stone
I'm
already.
gonna go ahead and say it, guys.
He's
Cinderblock
real.
fucking sucks.
Speaking of weed, he's real stone.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, let me get that.
Give me
Okay,
inspiration, yo. No,
cool. Well, he is grappled twice, and yeah. So
grapple
uh,
squared.
we got Robin,
Um,
the Who Man.
so he's grappled twice.
Yep.
And there's a raven pecking at him.
Let's say we grapple him a third time, and I throw another pair of bolas around his legs.
If we
Yeah,
grapple
what-
him enough
what-
times, does he
what
die?
say?
You don't have any like acid bombs or anything, do you?
No, I mean I can deal fire damage, but it's everything within a 20-foot sphere, which means I would also hurt you guys because
would
it's an
hurt us
explosive
too.
disc. And my batarangs
Yeah.
deal either bludgeoning or slashing damage. And then
Got
of
it.
course I have my quarterstaff, which deals bludgeoning damage. So until
No,
I
you're good.
until I can
We're
like
trying to restrain him, I
invent
guess, right
some
now.
equipment or something, like maybe at a later level or whatever, I'll just have to help keep him restrained. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna throw another one of my bolas at his legs.
Cool. All right.
And let's see. Do I get advantage on this?
Yeah,
Because
fairy
he's
fire.
already restrained. I mean, a 25 would hit regardless. So.
Yeah. So
Now
you
he's got
throw
his
the
legs
bola.
wrapped up in bolas as well.
Yep. So he's gonna have to escape from 3 different grapples, which you can only do once a turn. So he's pretty fucked right now.
Yeah, he is.
Get away.
Yeah. So his best bet. I mean, well, we'll get to his best bet, but first, Raven.
I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna keep him
Right.
away from the building.
Yeah, you just kind of like you just kind of stay stationary in case he gets out.
Yeah, I stare
All
him
right.
down.
Yeah. Well, he will try to do his one break free of one of the grapples. I'll say he'll try to widen his stance to kind of bend out of the bola. Remind me of the DC for that. Ooh.
Is it my
Rolled
key
an
save DC?
No. It should
No.
be in the item description.
Okay. In that case, the DC is 13. It's not terribly high,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah. It's more for like guy just robbed an ATM running down the
I know,
street.
but also he's spending
Yeah.
his action to get out of
Yeah.
one of an extra grapple, so
Yeah.
I call that a win.
Yeah.
Just everybody just hug him. Everybody. He'll be so grappled that I don't know what happens
Wait,
next.
maybe our power of friendship will, show him the warmth of our hearts, and he'll recover from his ailment.
I don't know.
doesn't
He's
seem to
kind
have
of
any
afraid of
friends.
me.
That's fair.
Although, isn't everybody afraid of me at least a little bit?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it should use an action for him to try to break out. So right now, he's just gonna try to because grapple just restricts his movement. It doesn't affect his attack chances at all. He's just gonna try to kill the hell out of this scorpion.
So he's not trying to break free of my bolas.
Oh, no, not right now. He's
Okay.
got priorities, and the first priority is kill the scorpion.
Okay.
He rolled a natural 20.
Oh no.
And then but then a 3 plus 11, which is 14. So that shouldn't hit you, but the natural 20 will. Balanced, as all things should be. Okay. That's gonna be that's like he hit with 2 attacks, even though he didn't. So that's gonna be that is not an amazing damage roll. But it might get rid of the scorpion form. 29 points of damage.
Yep. Okay. Hold on.
You
Just,
fall into
Crap.
Hold on.
Beast Boy.
Okay. Yeah, okay, wait. So 21 minus 29. So okay, I take 8 damage in Beast Boy form.
Yep. So basically he just like brings his arms down and just smashes into Beast Boy. There's a dust cloud and Beast Boy is sitting on the ground kind of dazed. And kind of with the swirly eyes and
Pretty
the
sure
stars
Cyborg
around
fell
his
on
head.
top of his head.
Yes, Cyborg is like piled on top of him, and yeah, you've been like knocked out of your animal form.
All right.
Alrighty, top of the round for 2 Starfire.
All right, you know the drill.
I know the fucking drill. I'm just gonna start. Yep, yeah, that's a 4.
Let's see. That's 11 radiant damage. And and Righteous Fury 4, Righteous and Furious.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
It's just all
Cyborg,
fast and furious.
go.
Is he-
Let's do this. Let's get through this.
Is he still grappled or restrained?
He is only grappled by the bolas.
I mean, I could probably try bringing him to the ground, but he's still got fairy fire. There's no reason for me to do anything like that. I'm just gonna pew pew him a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna run to try and intercept in front of him. I'm spacing myself in that direction, but I'm going to shoot.
Yeah. Right. Cool.
That is a 15.
Yes. Oh no, a 15 will not hit.
What?
Sorry.
No.
The fire does not seem to get through. Okay. So I think it's weird that stone golems even take damage from fire, but
I think we might have reflavored as like lightning or thunder, didn't we? I don't know.
It's up to you. Well, that's at least for your
Boom,
your boom boom, your big attack. You can have a normal spell that actually is a spell because it's fantasy world. So
Right,
Does
that's fair.
anybody have more damage?
No, I treat it all as Robotech.
yeah,
But-
that's fair as an artificer. Okay. Yeah. So that doesn't hit. Yeah, Beast Boy. You've been smooshed.
Okay. Hold on a second. Because there isn't really a creature that can damage it.
We're gonna have to
But-
get creative about, like, I guess things. I don't know, man.
Hold on. And if he keeps just smacking me if I grapple him with animals, I'm not gonna last that. Let me see.
Nobody has banishment or anything, right?
Nah.
No.
We're level 2.
Nope.
Yeah, but we're like kind of super crunch level 2.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have plus 10 to strength, which is fucking useless right now.
Yep.
I can throw things that are material objects, which also fucking useless.
And apparently, what? He's resistant to fire, also, right?
No. Which is weird.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Is this the actual page for that? 1 second.
I can come up with a few strategies to slightly increase my chip damage, and that's it.
Well,
Still guess. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm getting inconsistent stats on a Stegosaurus, but what can it do? Hold on.
I am a stegosaurus.
I don't think that'll help me either. Which
yeah, I'm
one
not
is
sure
the
which the real
proper?
one is.
Which one is the real stat page?
I don't know if
That one looks
Stegosaurus has one. Well, I have a monster
Maybe
manual. I can
not.
go see, but
No,
I
I
think
don't
they
think
have
it does.
Triceratops. I'll be right back.
What does a Triceratops do?
What time is it? 7. I need to make myself some grits. Sorry, I'm trying to get progressively more southern these days.
Was that in character, or was that...
Can it be in character? Because
Yeah.
I kind of want to have a hyper southern cyborg. That's
You're just like in the middle of this very slow, very intense battle, and just like, whoa, it's 7. I'm gonna make myself some grits.
Yeah.
Time for grits.
Okay, I guess I can't think of anything else right now. So I'll turn into a Triceratops and just try and like block him.
Okay.
I can't charge him.
Yeah. I mean, you could get farther away and try and charge him, and then see if he
Yeah.
gets pushed
Okay.
over.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna run like in a wide arc and try and charge him to knock him prone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up and do one of those like foot scrapes and just
Yep.
and
He
charge at
gets
him.
an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh, that's true. But I'm
Yep.
a Triceratops.
Yeah, that's fine. He rolled a 1, so who cares? Yeah.
It says here that Triceratopses can't be opportunity attacked.
Oh shit.
No, that's not true.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and charge him, I guess.
By the way, this is making me think of when Scanlan turned into a Triceratops and like just destroyed a mansion, and I really liked that
Yeah.
part.
Yep.
That was one of my favorite Scanlan moments. Okay. Okay. They must make a DC Strength 13 saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target's prone, I can make one stomp attack against them as a bonus action. Not that that's going to help, because that's more bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to
Okay.
knock him over.
He rolled a 17 plus 6, so yes, he is
He
fine.
gets knocked over.
He is not knocked over. You charge into him, and he just sort of like catches you by the horns, and he like kind of like moves back a groove, like maybe half a foot into the ground, backwards. But he just is
Very good.
holding you there. He's like, "Grr."
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Robin.
All right. So I have a question. My bird rings technically count as thrown weapons. Could I hold one in my hand so I can deal slashing damage, even though?
Yes.
Okay,
It's treated
great.
like a dagger or something.
Okay, good.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out.
It's actually
Go
a
ahead.
boomerang, so you can use a boomerang as a melee.
Because I couldn't find boomerang on D&D's, like on my internet searches for whatever reason, or not within at least within the website that I'm using for my character sheet. So I wanted to double check. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a birdrang, and then I'm gonna slash at him. I'm gonna hold it, and the way I'll angle it is that it'll deal slashing damage instead of bludgeoning.
Cool.
So
I mean, if you want me to save time, it won't do anything.
Oh, well, okay. I got a 10 anyways, so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yep. With that, Raven. Just the same thing, staying put, or are you doing anything different? Raven, are you muted?
Raven!
Raven?
Charlie?
Where'd she go?
We might need. Why don't we go find out?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You're gonna knock on the door.
She's coming out of her cage. You need to speak to the middle of
Yeah. Yeah. I'm literally just gonna keep doing the same thing.
Okay. What
I don't know
what
what's wrong
happened
with my
on
mic.
your end? Okay,
So I'm
that's
gonna go fuck
fine.
around with
You
it.
can. Okay, yeah, go fuck around with it in between turns. That's fine.
I stare at him with my eyeballs.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Well, at least we had that person in the same house as one of the other people. Otherwise, we never would have known what had happened. I guess she would have messaged us.
Hi, she's my roommate.
Yeah. So,
She was hiding in her
yeah.
Raven room.
Okay. Yeah, so she does the same thing. So, he is going to try to break out of the Ebola. The Ebola. That is
Give him Ebola.
He rolled he rolled a
That would
6.
work.
He rolled a 6 plus 6. So that's 12.
So he doesn't break out of it. That's fantastic.
Hey, they are straining, they are fraying, but they are holding, and he's pissed, and he wasted his turn on that. So, yes, let's go back to Starfire.
What is part 2? Yeah, more Starbolts.
More fucking Starbolts. Oh my god, he rolled a 19. -1, though. If only he had even 1 point of bonus in Dex. But alas.
Yep, no. He takes 9 radiant damage as I say righteous 5 and shoot him in the dick.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Can,
all right.
can I have
Cyborg.
inspiration if I get through all of them?
No. Wait. If you get through all of them, yes. If we get through all the movies, then sure.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible at this point. Yeah, Cyborg.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep moving into its path, and I'm gonna shoot him. Let's do it.
Okay.
You gonna die. 17. Pew.
Yep, that'll hit.
Stick.
Yeah, the 17.
6 damage. Bam.
Okay. Alrighty. And now we got Beast Boy.
Mm,
At this point, he might try to take you guys out so that he can focus on doing what the hell he's supposed to do. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen soon here.
We're nearing a minute in universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
filming him for a minute. Okay. Wow. I am unsure what to do. I'm a Triceratops. So,
That is my mood often. It's how I feel in life. I am unsure
I'm
what
unsure
to
what to
do. I
do.
am a Triceratops. I am not a human. What am I doing?
I was meant to live in a different age.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try and I guess I'll try and push him backwards. Can I try and okay, wait.
Okay. Yeah, with your strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try and yeah, I'm gonna try and either I can't bury him in the dirt. That wouldn't make any sense.
No.
I mean,
But you can try to push him back. It would be a
Yeah, I'll
contested
try and push.
strength check.
depends on how
I'll
far
try
you
and push
bury
him back.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll strength.
And strength +6.
He didn't roll amazing.
I didn't either. I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. He rolled a 16. So, unfortunately, you try to
He's
push against
stronger.
him. He is stronger in this instance. Although you guys are actually of comparable strength levels at this point.
Yeah.
Though he gets a lot of extra to lift, is what I'm ruling. That's why he can throw whales and shit. But yeah, so you guys are kind of in this context of strength, pushing against each other, but you both kind of just break even, and you don't move him at all. Alrighty. Yeah. Robin, if you're
All
doing
right.
anything different.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out to Cyborg and I'm gonna say, if you've got the Sonic, I've got the Boom.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So I was hoping for this. If you guys want to do this,
I was hoping I wouldn't have to use it because part of me really wanted us to get rid of him and have the entire episode change, but I feel like
okay. Yes. Okay. If you would like to do this, then what this will cost is this sort of team combination move is you guys prepping using both of your actions in this round to prep, and then next round it will take effect on the first of your turns. So basically you're gonna hold your action to prepare for him, and then you guys will act simultaneously next round. And you will make a roll next round.
Cool. Yeah, so then I guess I'll prep this round for that.
Team attack.
Okay. Sweet, sweet. All right. Raven, if Raven's not doing anything different, I don't assume she is, so
Can she speak?
can she speak?
Nope, nope. I can hear
Nope,
her
no
screaming from
speak.
her room. Nope.
Damn it. Okay, that's
Cracks.
fine. She's being the most useful, to be honest. Well, hold on. Let me check how long fear lasts, or cause fear will last. Cause fear lasts. I think it's a minute. It is. It's a minute. It has been. God, I should have been paying attention. It's been a lot of rounds. Nothing strange happened. Nothing weird in editing land happened. Okay,
It hasn't been
who
a week
went
real
last?
time.
No, it
Where
hasn't.
am I?
Who went last? I think we got to the end of the
I
players round with
I
Raven.
rolled a strength check to try and push it as a
Yes.
triceratops. I think that might have been
Yeah,
then Raven's.
then Robin
It
said,
was
"Here,
Raven's
I'm
turn.
ready for the boom and whatever."
Oh yes, yes. We
And
were
then
about to
And
do.
then
You've got the Sonic, I've got the boom.
Oh yeah.
yep. And then it would be Raven. If Raven isn't doing anything different than her previous thing, then we can go on to Cinderblock.
As long as my fear is still going.
I mean,
Yep, it will still be going for a couple more rounds.
Sweet.
I always trust suggestions by the DM.
Hey, not all DMs are as untrustworthy as you.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's that supposed to mean?
I don't know you, but yeah.
Yes.
I only fudge die rolls 50% of the times.
Oh my god.
I only fudge for die rolls on a d20. Let's see, 8. All right, that's actually a.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Cool. All right. So Raven's still doing that. We got Cinderblock. Cinderblock will try to break out of his of the bola that is on him. He rolled a 13 plus 6, so
That sounds pretty good.
that's 19.
Yeah, that'll break
will
out.
break out. He flexes his rock hard, literally thighs, and just snaps out of the bola. And he's still standing. So he has broken out. He's gonna use his movement. He'll have to move around, and some people who are right up there next to him will get opportunity attacks. But he's not really worried about that because you guys can't really do any damage to him.
I'm in front of him a little ways, like 20 feet or so.
Yeah.
Maybe
And so
30.
he won't move straight in a straight line, because that would be towards Raven. But he will go around Raven. Essentially, is what he'll try to do. He'll like run 10 feet and then like run that around.
Fear me.
So yeah, I mean, you guys could make rolls, but they would all be melee rolls, and they would all do bludgeoning damage, so they wouldn't do anything.
I do want to point out here, as it should be pointed out at some point, that Starfire did canonically knee him in the face and hurt him in the show.
Yeah.
I don't
some extra
expect that to change
things.
anything, but it's been hanging in my brain this whole time.
And he definitely, in the show, also appears to take bludgeoning damage and is, like, hurt by it, but, you know.
Right. There are points, though. Many of those are several episodes later when you guys are, according to my plan, several levels higher. Like, Robin fights him, but monks eventually get the ability to apply magical damage to their strikes, so they can punch
Unarmed,
things
yeah,
and do
they're unarmed
damage.
strikes.
Without and that's why Robin in like the later episodes is able to fight him one on one.
Right.
And then in this case, I'll just say, yeah, there's a little extra stuff in it because it is also D&D, and I'm basing it off of Stone Golem. I took away some aspects of a Stone Golem because I didn't think they fit him, like their slow ability, but mostly they remained consistent. But
Yeah,
most, but
you don't have to defend your decision. I just thinking about that.
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Um, in my mind, I was like, I guess I'd like rule that as like kind of a shove, or like to resist the grapple, if anything. She like as flavor kicked him off. But anyway, yeah, I don't have to say all that. But yeah, so he breaks out, and then he tries to run away. You guys try to attack him. It doesn't really do anything effective because you can't do anything effective for opportunity attacks. And he runs around, and so he's going to try. So yeah, 30 feet. He's a decent way into the yard by this point, just because he's actually gotten. Uh, well, he's about halfway through the yard, I'll say, because you guys have been like cutting him off with abilities and grapples and things like that. So he hasn't made a breakaway. He's waiting. He's trying to get an opportunity where he can just devote a full dash, but he hasn't gotten to that point yet. So yeah, top of the round, Starfire.
Make that save.
Yep, I'll make that save. Oh, I keep grabbing. That's a 13 minus 1. So yeah, no, that's a failure.
12 damage. 12 damage. Furious 7.
All right. Cool. He will well, no, it's not his turn. Cyborg. So you can ignore the recommendation from Robin to do your combo attack, or you can begin to run forward. You both guys are devoting your turns to kind of running in unison after him, and then you'll leap into the air. You guys have discussed this tactic before. You'll leap into the air, and you'll both in a line will use you'll use your blaster, and he'll throw a
That
disc.
sounds so cool, but gosh, he's on it. He's about to start sprinting.
Yeah. So it's up to you. Because it wouldn't resolve till next round.
I really think I need to go to block him. I do. I'm sorry. That sounds cool, but I get distracted from our team attack by him getting away, and I run to intercept. I am going to grapple.
Okay. All right. Well, that's an interesting character development that might lead to things. I'm going to stop talking. But
We'll
yeah.
see.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a grapple check.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spend a charge on my armor of magical strength. Because this will count as a strength check to grapple, I imagine, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Athletics.
5 plus 6, that's a plus 11, plus 12, plus 13. Okay. Is he still outlined? This won't affect that, will it?
It is technically a special attack roll. So it says in grapple, says when you want to grab a creature, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. So it is still a melee attack as a grapple. So Fairy Fire would still apply.
There's a 27.
Okay, it's very good. He doesn't have the athletic skill, so that is...
You're going nowhere!
Okay, he rolled another 13, plus 6. That's 19, but that is not as high as your 27. So you kind of like football tackle, which is actually appropriate for Cyborg. considering his background. You just sort of like football tackle his legs, and you like, and you kind of like have him. He kind of like stumbles and almost like falls down, and he is trying to like, and so you have him, you have his like lower torso and legs in a like a bear hug grapple, and you're kind of like uh, pulling against him. All right, very good. Yeah. So, Beast Boy.
There isn't much I could do. I guess I'll just keep trying to push it backward as a triceratops.
Okay. Yeah. So you try to you get in front of him. You try to push him. So make a strength check against him.
Okay.
Ooh, he rolled bad.
I didn't roll great either.
But you
I
rolled an
rolled
11.
11.
So he tries to like stiff arm you, to continue the football analogy, but but with him kind of having to deal uh, with Cyborg, you do push him back a good 5 feet, and you are making headway against him. If you can
Okay.
continue to do well on strength checks, you may gain momentum against him.
Good.
And push him farther.
Cool.
Alrighty. Yeah, Robin. Cyborg just sort of miffed your suggestion. He just disregarded it in favor of just tackling the guy, which is much less cool.
Can I spend? Because I don't really have anything I can attack him with. I only have one bola left that I like created, so I'm wondering if I should use that or not. But I was also thinking, I'm wondering if I could like radio the warden and see if they have any kind of like foam gel guns to like spray on him, like to shoot it. Like if I tried to radio the warden and to see if him or his men have any kind of like foam gel that they would use on escaped prisoners to like just hold them in place until they can get put back in their cells.
Okay, so
Because
if you want to
I
radio,
want to save my last bola for if I really need it. I don't want to use
Mhm.
it here, at least not yet.
Okay.
I doubt they would have foam.
And I don't really have anything else I can do other than that because my explosive disc does a radius and Cyborg is right there.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so you pull out your T-phone. It's a modified sending stone. And
Yeah.
you did I'll say yeah, you tuned into
I
the
mean, we would have the
frequency for
warden's contact.
yeah, yeah.
After
In
talking to them
preparation,
earlier.
they would have tuned you into the radio frequency for planning and such. You call him up and you ask him, and he goes, "No, no, I'm sorry, we don't have anything like that. We usually just deal with the normal prisoners."
What about like a stun baton, like an electric baton?
Yeah, I mean, we've got some ways to do that.
Phasers.
Essentially, yeah, they have probably modified stuff to. They either have guards who know the shocking grasp cantrip, or they use magic items that are enchanted with it. They have that, but that's just for like crowd control with the
Yeah.
prisoners. He can try and get that to you, but
Yeah,
it'll
I'll
take a
see
bit.
if. Yeah, I mean, I might as well because if we're still gonna try to keep him restrained, I only have one bolo left, and I want to save it until um, we exhaust our other options.
Okay.
I'm going to kill him.
We are.
Destroy.
Yeah, okay. That process is starting. And with that, I guess it would be Raven's turn.
Okay. I mean, as long as I still can, I'm gonna scare the shit out of him,
Do you have
and
any? Do you have any
I'm gonna look him
cantrips?
in the eyes, and I'm gonna be like,
Do you have any?
"Don't go in there."
Okay.
Do you have any cantrips that deal like non-physical damage?
My 2 cantrips are. Hold on, let me check my page here. Telekinesis, which is what I usually use to attack, and then Misty Step. So, no.
Okay.
If he
Well, you
attacks
don't.
me, I can use like Hellish Rebuke, but that's about it.
That's a one. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
one-time thing.
Well, you should have some warlock cantrips that are outside of that. Those are the things I gave you for free.
Oh, was I
So you should
supposed to
have.
write? Was I supposed to get more cantrips?
Yeah. Well,
I
I mean, you're
really.
supposed to start out with more cantrips than that.
As a
Oops.
warlock, you
I don't know how to make characters, so
I
this is where I'm bad at D&D.
no, that's
I thought,
fine.
didn't you get like the magic rocks and like prestidigitation or something? Or
I have other
Yeah.
stuff written down as spells, but they're.
hmm
Oh
Some
wait,
of them
no.
were
Oh,
cantrips.
sorry. I do have 2 more. They're on a different page. Yeah, it's
Right.
prestidigitation and minor illusion. So still like
Okay.
not
Right.
helpful.
Yeah.
Nah,
Not
yeah,
combat.
that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to double check to see if you got any more when you leveled up, because you guys are level 2 now, not level 1
I don't
anymore.
know if I ever
So
leveled up either.
yeah, that's
Uh,
okay. We'll deal with that later.
I'm bad at D&D.
So it's okay. Yeah. So
I'll help you.
Thanks.
We need your spells.
Thanks.
okay. Yeah. So down to Cinderblock. He is grappled by Cyborg. He looks down at Cyborg doing this. He's actually going to elect to try to attack Cyborg versus just breaking out of your grapple. So first attack
At disadvantage,
is
right?
at dis at
Because he's
disadvantage.
grappled.
Grappled.
Doesn't grapple give you disadvantage or not?
I think that's restrained.
Oh, okay. What's the difference between restrained and grappled?
Restrained is
Sorry,
like a
technical weird
further.
questions. I don't know.
No, it's fine. Let me see. Yeah, grappled reduces your movement speed to 0, and you can't benefit from any
Oh,
bonus
okay.
to speed. Ends if the grappler's incapacitated. Yeah, okay. Restrained does. Restrained also is so it's like a better version of grapple. Restrained also reduces your speed to 0, and attack
Okay.
rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage. But grapple is
Okay.
just sort of like a lesser, like I grab his arm and I hold him there or something like that. So he's gonna try to attack you. He rolled a first one, a 16 plus 10, yes, 26 should hit you, and a natural 20 again. Yeah. Um the first hit to you, Cyborg, does 22 damage. Now you are resistant to bludgeoning and slashing. And I think piercing damage, non-magical or stuff. So you would take 11 damage. Okay, and then the next one is wait, no. The next one is the natural 20 is
I wasn't talking. What was his hit?
his to hit was plus 10. So he hit you with both attacks, and the second was a natural 20.
Okay. I'll assume
Yeah.
that did beat my 18 AC.
Yes.
But I'm resistant to
Yes, I
slashing
was
and
saying that.
piercing, but not bludgeoning.
That's weird. I think I I may have told you to add that, but you're supposed to have that, so
Okay,
it's fine.
no problem.
So yeah, so you're cool with that. So yeah, the first one did 11 damage to you because it did 22 reduced. This second one, that's not a great damage roll, even though it's a natural 20. Is 28, and then you can reduce that.
So the first one was 22.
Yeah, well, yeah, 22, 11 ultimately.
Okay.
Second one was 28, and then
Okay. 14.
whatever that is. Okay.
Got it.
So he kind of smashes into you, but he finds you to be similar, almost like similarly resistant to damage that he is.
Yeah, I'm still not healthy, but yeah, I'm holding on. No, I will not give up again. I will not let you go and hurt my friends. Ugh!
Alrighty, cool. So with that, that's his turn. Top of the round is Starfire. The same thing. We're gonna let me know if you ever want to change it up. He
Fate of the
failed.
Furious!
Oh my god. You scared my cat.
It's not my fault he can't handle the Fate of the Furious. Make your save.
Yeah, I did. He failed.
11 radiant damage.
Cool.
I might come up
Alrighty.
with ideas later, but I'm so close.
Yeah, so
Keep
close.
going.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Cyborg, your turn.
Okay. I still have him grappled. Yes.
Yes, you do.
Well, let's restrain him. Booyah!
Can you do that, or do you need the feat Grappler?
No, I'm pretty sure you just once you're grappled. I could be wrong, actually.
That's what I've always heard.
I think. Well, but then what would the use of the grappler feat be? Which is you can use your action to try and pin a grappled creature by you. To do so, make another grapple check. If you succeed, you and the creature are both restrained until the grapple ends. So I think that with 5th edition, you have to be like trained in wrestling techniques and be a grappler. You know, it's the difference between, a strong paladin just grabbing you by the arm and stopping you from running away versus like a sumo wrestler putting you in a hold and putting his weight on top.
All right, I will assume you're all right. Let's do it. Then I am going to, while grappled, get ready for Mr. Boom Boom. I'll just move my gun right in his face and blast it off.
Okay. Yeah.
He does get a
gonna
dex throw though.
Yeah, but he sucks at that. He rolled a 13 -1, so he probably should not.
It's only 2d8 damage, but still.
Yeah. Still. And he's not resistant to it, so.
Where's the 8 side? Oh, that's it. 10 damage.
Mhm. Cool.
Together we can do this.
That's 10. Cool.
And
All
I will
right.
be the boom and you will be the boom.
Boom and boom. Boom 2. Yeah, okay. So, Beast Boy.
I'm gonna keep trying to push him back and charging.
All right.
It's a strength check. 18.
Ooh, that's good. He got an 8 plus 6, so that will be less.
Wait,
than
does he
that.
still have fairy fire on him?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what I was trying to do.
Would.
But I don't get advantage on strength checks. That's just attacks.
It's just a attack.
Great, yeah. Keep that in mind. I keep forgetting about that fairy fire.
I was trying to make him prone. I'll do that next round. Sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah, to shove him prone. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I was thinking about, but I'll just wait because I liked the
Cool.
boom boom anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
If
Okay,
I can get enough
so
momentum, maybe I can scoop him in my horns and just charge forward.
all right. You push him another 10 feet back. You are gaining some momentum. With another strength check, you might actually be able uh, to you know work off the momentum more. But he is actively resisting you, so
Good,
it's
good,
it's hard.
good, good, good.
Um.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Let's. Yeah. 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 Robin, or if you're doing anything different.
Yeah. Can I help Cyborg grapple Cinderblock by like jumping on his back and wrapping my arms around his neck?
Yeah. It would be like a
Choke the
secondary
rock.
attempt at a
Want me to
grapple,
choke
is
him?
what I would say.
Choke the rock. I don't know if he breathes.
Well,
Breathe.
I mean, he does it in the show, so I figured if there's
Yeah.
not really anything else I can do, and I'm waiting for like stun batons to get here, I could maybe give help
Mhm.
so
Hey.
that there'll be either
Mhm.
an advantage or
Choke the
disadvantage.
rock.
I'll take help
Choke
action.
the rock.
on Cinderblock.
Choke.
Yeah. It would be a secondary grapple attempt is what it would be. And if you succeed, he'll be grappled twice, which is
Okay.
also useful.
Yeah, I'll just try to do that then.
Okay. Yeah, so that's
Uh,
going to be athletics.
Excuse me, athletics check.
Yep.
That's only a 10.
Ooh, he rolled a 16.
Ah.
Or no, not a 16, an 8 plus 6, a 14.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 6.
Uh
And then plus 4.
All right. It was a nice attempt. You jump on his back, much like in the show. You jump on his back, you kind of harry him for a minute, and he's like, "Ah!" But then it gets kind of dangerous for you, and you're like, "Oh no!" And you kind of like push off his back and land on the ground there
Yeah.
because like, "Oh, that was not great." Um.
Yeah.
All right. Raven, it is your turn. I think it's fair to say this is your last turn with the fear.
Okay. So I just briefly looked up warlock stuff that I get when I level up, and
Mhm.
it does say I get another spell slot. So I'm just gonna use
Mhm.
another spell.
Okay.
'Cause I
Yeah.
only had one before, so that's why I couldn't do
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. Yeah, I thought that
Um,
was strange. It's like I
yeah,
know
no,
warlocks suck in that department, but I didn't think it was that bad.
yeah. I'm gonna use id insinuation, which let me just pull it up so I know what I'm talking about.
What's it called?
Id insinuation. And of course, nothing wants to
Huh.
load. But I know that it ends with potential psychic damage, so which he can
Cool.
take, right?
Well, you don't know. You can make
Okay.
a history check if you want.
I guess I'll do that first before I waste my last and only spell slot.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, how do you determine history? Oh wait, no.
History.
So
Yeah.
I'm proficient in it.
Yeah. So it's in your intelligence score, so your intelligence bonus plus your proficiency, which right now
Okay.
proficiency is +2.
Yep. Okay. So 12.
A 12. You're not sure what the deal. You know that he's a bit special um as far as stone golems go, but many golems, because of their mindless nature, pursuing a singular focus, um are immune to psychic damage because they're just such mindless like automatons.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Does he not
Yep.
have a brain?
Basically not.
Okay.
Oh,
He's immune to psychic damage also?
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
You guys
That
have
was my
actually hit.
move.
use
You
Juggernaut, the
guys
unstoppable force.
Yeah.
Good to
You guys have
know.
Unfortunately,
We need an
actually hit.
impenetrable shield.
What have we
Okay.
done?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to say you guys have hit all of his immunities, so I will just tell you he's immune to poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. I guess you haven't hit
Okay.
piercing, but you can assume.
Yeah.
we did piercing. There was a piercing at
Oh
some
yeah.
point.
Yeah, the
Um,
scorpion
But
stung him.
fear still works on
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah.
He's not
so
completely mentally just and no zero
Mhm.
mentality.
at
Yeah.
second level, I do get 2 Eldritch invocations, but I haven't had a
Mhm.
chance to look through them all.
Yeah, that's sort of an
Um,
involved process.
yeah. Oh, additional first level spell. Okay, hold on. Because I think I had these picked out already for when I did level up, so I might be able to figure it out really fast. But if not, I'm probably just gonna keep doing the fear thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can use the second spell slot for fear.
Well, yeah, I guess I could. Here, hold on though. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Um, that's not okay. Yeah, I guess I'll cast the fear again because I
okay.
don't have time to look up all the spells that I could get.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Um all right, sounds good. All right. So, with that, your turn. It is his turn again. He's going to try to take out Cyborg here.
Uh-oh.
So, wow, that's bad. He rolled a 16, which shouldn't hit you. That was
Nope.
very low. And he rolled a 26, which should hit you.
That should hit.
So you might be able to survive this with your resistance, but we'll see. That's such a bad roll. He rolled 12 damage against you.
Oh yeah, I loosen and fall off. I'm down.
Oh
Well,
no!
it is 12. It is 12 halved, so
Dude,
it's
you
6
did
damage.
25 to me last round.
Oh yeah,
I'm
okay.
level 2.
Yeah. So he just sort of like
Or not.
backhands. He sort of just backhands Cyborg and just fish slaps you
Oy.
off of him. And you fall to the ground. And so that was his action. He'll use his and so he's kind of like with one arm he's holding
I
back
growl
this
and
triceratops. He kind of like football like jukes to the side to like roll past you. Of course you can do an attack of opportunity, but it won't matter because it's bludgeoning. And he will run with his 30 feet, not getting near Raven, of course, but well, hold on. If he has to, would he get another? I think he would get another save against cause fear. Let me just double check that because you're casting it again. You're not like renewing it. Oh, also, he should have been rolling. He should have been rolling to resist this every turn. I'm an idiot. We'll just do that going forward. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Yeah, so I'll roll his to see if he resists it. I mean, he probably won't. Yeah, it doesn't matter too
Resist
much
what?
because your DC to resist the fear. But it doesn't really matter much because,
Oh.
I mean, unless he rolls, even if he rolls a natural 20, he doesn't have any bonus to it. So he wouldn't have been able to resist it.
That's kind of what I
'Cause,
figured. I assume that was why you
yeah.
weren't rolling, honestly.
Well, I should have pretended that I knew what I was doing. But yeah, no, he can't resist it anyway. So who cares?
You're afraid of me no
He
matter
is
what.
yeah.
Everyone is.
Uh okay, so yeah, he tries to run around. He does make some headway here. Uh it's a situation where next round he will just try to, if he's free and unhampered, he will just start charging. You guys are probably about 3/4 way across the lawn by this point. I'd say. I mean, maybe I know someone's gonna take a ruler to the episode and be like, "Actually, it's 200 feet long." Fuck that! It would take forever. But so yeah, yeah, you're about three. He's about 3/4 of the way across the lawn by this point to the main building that he's heading towards, and he is heading towards the one you guys expected him to.
my
So
turn?
yeah, Starfire. Yep, Starfire. He fails Dex. Roll damage.
I glance over at Cyborg's mangled body and see how they've massacred my boy, and I'm just and I'm just and I grit my teeth and I go F9, and that's 10 radiant damage.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't look that good, actually. All of this radiant damage has been chipping away at him, but he is still determined.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him with this Starbolt. I've got one more.
One more
Oh,
movie.
I'm glad you've been keeping track of the mechanic I put in place to limit your Starbolt use.
I've got one more movie to go.
You kill him on the last.
Oh my god. Oh, is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I
okay.
meant. Wait, do I have a limited
Okay.
number of Starbolts?
I put that in place for balance, but I guess it doesn't really make sense.
I don't remember knowing about that.
I think it's equal to your. I wrote it in your description, but I think it's like equal to your spell casting modifier, but that's pretty high, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, I must have missed that in the description.
Okay.
Jeez, wait, I think that would mean I'm out.
You blew your load.
I think I'm out when there's one movie left. Oh
no. Let me see. Here.
Yeah.
Let me see.
no! Delayed
The
payoff.
greatest tragedy of season of episode 2.
Oh,
No payoff.
you can use the ability a number of times equal to your strength modifier and regain all uses on a short or long rest. That's what I put into place to kind
I'm
of
out.
represent like you getting exhausted, but
I'm out of juice.
if you want the last movie, I'll give it to you.
She gets one more Starbolt when she sees Cyborg is down.
Yeah.
Okay, if you'll allow it, I could.
Such of intense righteous.
I mean,
spirit.
Yeah, I'm very righteous and I'm very furious at this point.
Yes, and it's all made up anyway. It's all made up anyway, so who cares? So I know I made some people mad with that. But yeah, okay. Cool. Beans. Yeah. Your turn. Cyborg, make a death saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh wait, roll it. Sorry.
Yeah. Roll it and roll 20,
need to
you
just not-
bastard.
Exactly. Do I add Constitution or is it just a straight?
No,
It's
it's just
I
straight.
think.
Yep.
Okay. That's a 3.
Wait.
Oh, that's a
yeah.
fail.
That's a failure. Okay.
Oh, no.
Cool. Your systems are crashing
No.
Well,
all around
there
you.
goes my spare kidney.
No.
Okay. Beast
He's
Boy.
there dying and like smoke is coming out of like his butt, like little springs are popping up and everything. It's really funny looking.
It's okay. If I die, you can remake me in like
When
child.
the Titans have to repair Cyborg, they have to repair like all of his most important systems are in the crotch area, so we have to like take a screwdriver and like take off the metal plate. and get it.
Why?
I'm pretty sure I'm basically a baby Groot status.
So it's Chobits.
It's
Wait, but-
Chobits. No, not
If he dies,
Chobits.
his soul leaves,
I love
doesn't it?
Chobits, but
I mean, this is there's the whole episode where the robot tries to make
That's
him just a
true.
straight up robot.
that's
And
yeah.
That'll be
That
us
would-
soon.
Chobits.
That'll be us, well, Cyborg was our friend, but now he's just a straight up robot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Beast Boy.
Did he run away? Like, did he get around me?
He did. You have 50 feet of movement as a Triceratops, though, so you can
That's
run
true.
after him and get in
But
front of him again.
like, what good would that do?
I don't know.
Okay, no, I guess I could try and stop him. I'll try. Oh yeah, okay. No, I could. I could knock him prone, maybe.
Yeah, you can try and knock him prone.
Yeah.
That'd be a shove
with my
attack.
Triceratops, trampling charge.
Yeah.
Move
Yeah,
at least 20
trampling
feet
charge.
straight toward a creature. Hit it with a gore attack. Must make a. Oh, it's gonna succeed on that strength saving throw. It's only DC 13. Maybe not. He might fail. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
maybe.
try and knock him over.
All right. He rolled a unnatural 20 because 14 plus 6. So he resisted. I mean, that would have hit, but he doesn't get pushed over. He just sort of stumbles for a moment, but keeps running.
Yeah, can I try? Yeah, can I do that? Try and run in the front of him to try and like block him.
Yeah, sure. So you kind of like get in front of him. He'll try to run around you again, but you know.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Yeah. So, Robin, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna run over to Cyborg and try to help him up.
Good call.
Okay,
Hey, buddy. Hey, you doing all right?
Are you well, he doesn't just need help up. He is unconscious and potentially
Yes.
dying.
I am aware of that.
Okay. So
I
will
will
allow
over there and try to like reboot his systems or whatever.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a question. What check do you make to help Cyborg?
I know. I was just going to say that. See,
Okay.
I am thinking of these things. Hello, I know it.
You're a genius.
Yes.
I forgot.
I will allow either a medicine check or an arcana check in his case. Because arcana is sort of like the technology skill in this instance.
Yeah.
In this setting.
Well, I don't have medicine, but I do have arcana, so I'm gonna roll for arcana then.
Yep.
If you roll 1, I'm gonna haunt your ass.
I rolled a 16. I got a 22 altogether after my modifier.
Yes, that is a success. You bring him up to 1 hit point. You kind of like open the back panel on his back, and you like see like it's sparking, and there's like all sorts of like colors and stuff as like the energy is misfiring, and you reach in there with your rubber insulated gloves, and you because you're always prepared, and you kind of just reconnect some wirings and just give him a slap on the back, and he just and your systems reboot.
And I offered him a hand to like help him up. And when I do, then I'll say Sonic Boom question with like a question.
Boom.
If he has that, how many times can you use it?
I think it's once.
Yeah.
No, the team attack.
It's all out of
That's what they
boom.
call the team attack.
Team attack.
Oh, normal beam attack. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Little boom.
The team
little
boom attack. Little boom.
Little boom. I just raise my cannon while I'm on the ground.
Alrighty, cool. All right. So, Raven, you getting in front of him and trying to stop him.
Raven.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just thinking. Yeah, I can't do anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna get in front of him.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you kind of move in front of him, and it is his turn. With nothing hampering him, he will have to run around, but he breaks into a sprint. The attacks from the Triceratops glancing off of him, like so many birds in the wind, I guess. And and he just starts running. He has to run around, but he has plenty of movement to do so, and he makes it to the. He's about to. His fist pulled back. He doesn't get to do it this turn, but he's ready to like slam into the doors to the main entry area for the um, the main area inside the prison. Wow, I used way too many words because I'm an idiot. But so you guys can position yourselves however you want. We don't really need tactical positioning, I would say, but I just want to do it.
Oh,
Be big. So you guys are entering from this end, and yeah, he's about to bust in.
oh, where'd he go?
So yeah, all right. And he is positioned in front of the door, so
This
Raven won't be able to like
Triceratops
get
over
in
here.
front of him or anything.
Aw,
But
dang.
yeah, all right. That's his turn. Top of the round for Starfire.
Okay, I'm finally going to land on the ground. Um, Still maybe about 50 feet away, right behind him. Um, I am so emotionally drained at this point. Like I'm almost out of feelings, and and
Oh,
and I just focus all of my Starbolt wrath right on where his butthole should be if he was like a living
right.
a normal like butthole, and I
Yeah.
just go Hobbs and Shaw.
All right. He will
Hobbs
make
and
his
Shaw up
shitty
the
deck.
butt.
Kill him!
Yeah, he
Kill him,
fails.
Starfire!
That's 9
Uh,
radiant damage.
all right, 9 radiant damage.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool, cool. Uh, yep. He takes it in the butt.
it would be really neat if he exploded.
Nah.
He does look hurt from all this, but it's
Better.
not dead. All right. Okay. So, uh all right, Cyborg, it's your turn.
Am I doing some kind of team attack?
You can. It will take a bit to prep.
I didn't know if that was already in the process. Is he waiting for me to do that?
No, I had suggested it because I used my action to help you up last turn.
Oh, well, I think I'm just gonna.
Could you hold it for Robin's next turn?
I can. Yeah, if we're gonna do something, we can do it now.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's do it.
Cool. So you guys start to run forward to deliver the team attack.
Yep, we're running forward. Limping
right.
forward, I probably should say.
Alrighty, and Beast Boy.
Okay, so seeing them preparing an attack, I move out of the way a little to the side, and
Okay.
I guess I'm not really sure what else to do. I guess I'll just hold my I yeah I can't yeah I'll just hold.
Okay.
I,
All right. Robin.
Yeah, I'm gonna prep for the Sonic Boom team attack, and that'll be it.
All right. So you guys are running forward together, ready to do it. And Raven, if you're doing anything differently.
Do I see anything big in the area, like a big crate or like pretty much
some of
anything?
rubble.
Yeah,
Rubble from the
anything
wall.
big, like
the rubble from the wall that he broke through is kind of on the other side of the yard, which is kind of far away. But the I mean, you could probably pull the doors off that are in front of him, but other than that, the way is sort of cleared. It's been cleared of any personnel or
God,
extraneous objects.
is it is part of telekinesis? Am I able to hold the door in place so he can't get through it? Sort of
You
with
could
telekinesis.
you could attempt something like that. And it would probably just be like a strength, his strength um, versus your wisdom score, which is actually good for that. But you also have a grappling thing with telekinesis.
Oh, or I can grapple
Uh,
a person.
yeah, it's on a creature. You try to move a huge or smaller creature, which he is. You make an ability check with your spellcasting ability, so your wisdom, and it's contested by his strength check. And if you win, you can move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction, including
Okay,
Ooh,
upward.
I'm gonna do that.
Including
I kind of
upward, but not beyond the
cute.
range of the spell.
big.
So
Feels so
yeah,
cute.
so
Yeah,
go ahead and roll a check plus your wisdom. Ooh, he did pretty well. Uh,
25.
Ooh.
Ooh, he did 23. He did well, but he's not strong enough to resist you. You're just sort
Aha!
of like, enough of this. And it does drop the concentration on your fear, but that's probably okay. You are just like, enough. You just
Yeah.
grab him.
Yep.
He's wrapped in black energy. All right, you have him. You can move him 30 feet this round.
I'm
What would
gonna
you,
yeet him as far back as I can, away from the building again.
okay.
Into the air too, not just
Mhm.
like diagonally.
Yeah. Okay. So you can start moving him diagonally into the air.
Up and
He,
backward.
I straight yeet him.
yeah, up and backwards. Okay. So yeah, you start whoosh. It's like you're pushing him with your telekinetic power, and he is just and he's in your hold, and he just starts to fly away. He was so close to the door.
How long
Uh,
do I hold on to
um,
him for? Does it just keep going?
I think he would make well, it says until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip. A creature lifted upward is suspended in midair. So essentially, yes, you sort of throw him or like move him this 30 feet, and you can either suspend him 30 feet in the air, or you can just like kind of like chuck him a little bit, and he'll just kind of sort of fall from that distance down to the ground next turn.
And just to double check, can Cyborg and Robin still do their sonic boom with him in the air?
Yeah, probably. Oh, also it says on subsequent rounds you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip. So actually, he will make you can maintain the grip on him and just hold him up in the air, and then he will try with his strength to break out of it.
Okay, sounds good. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold him
All
there,
right, cool.
and yeah, let Cyborg and Robin do their thing.
All right, cool. Um, uh, yep. Okay. Um, so, uh, yeah, that's your turn. It's his turn. He'll roll to resist. No, he rolled a 3, so he's just struggling there. And top of the round, Starfire. If you want to try anything, it's up to you.
Okay, so you remember what I asked before about like a bendable metal rod?
Yeah.
Is there one inside the prison?
There is one just inside the door. There are big doors. You could probably pull them open because you're strong. And
Yeah.
there are also the doors themselves, which are big and metal.
Okay. See, again, I have I have a strength score of 30, and I move
Hmm.
120 feet and can fly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
would it be possible for me to grab a metal rod and just sort of twist it like non-invasively, like around his ankle or something like that?
Non-invasively.
So like I'm not trying to bind him or even like get his
Mhm.
attention very much, but I'm trying to place a piece of metal on his body in a place where it will be
Why
hard to
not just
remove.
go full hardcore and just try and like bind his legs?
No, I'm not. No, because then he'll snap it off.
What are you going for?
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to put metal on him and then continue to heat it.
Okay. Yeah. Valid.
He wants to do the Nikki heat their armor,
Yeah.
heat metal
Yeah.
trick.
Very
Yep.
interesting.
Yes. Which is so okay. It's so weird. He probably should be immune to fire because he didn't care about the heat metal in the show. But too late. We've been doing it. So yeah.
Rocks get
You
damaged by
you
heat,
can
I
try
guess,
that. You're gonna
sometimes.
have to use your action this round to push the doors open because they have been fortified against entry.
To push the door open for my whole action?
It's a prison door.
I thought we were
It's a
inside.
big prison door.
I thought he broke the. I
Yeah,
thought he
No,
broke.
No,
No,
he's
not
still
yet.
I
outside.
stopped him.
Oh, I
He was
shouldn't-
just
I
about to
probably
punch the doors down.
Okay,
And
I
Raven
probably
was
shouldn't
like,
do that.
no.
Probably shouldn't open him yet until he gets through.
Okay, fine.
Are
I'm
we
gonna do
still
something.
outside in the field? In the
Yep. He was
look
a
at
he was
all the damage we've done.
Okay,
yeah.
then
He,
instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cantrip, create bonfire, and I'm gonna make a little fire in front of the door, so that so I'll step in it and it'll get burned.
okay. It's very interesting because it's a radiant, so it's essentially like you reach out a hand and like the ground starts to glow with green energy, and then like shoot a geyser of like radiant
Yeah.
power up out of the ground.
These are
Um,
what bonfires look like in my village. On my
Yeah.
planet.
On my planet, we used bonfires to create thrust in space for our ships or
Radioactive
something.
light.
While you
Uh,
roast marshmallows over a flame, we roast Glorka grub eggs atop a great radiant glow.
yeah. Glarka Glub eggs, which are in the outer casing of which is like pure titanium or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. That just makes it more delicious when it finally melts.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you do that. All right. Cyborg, it's your turn. So with one of y'all's turns, you can initiate this team ability. So essentially, you can use the two. I will ask
Okay.
for a single roll. Uh, I
It's
guess.
something that takes 2 rounds for each for both of us together. I mean,
Yeah. But yes.
Get,
Yeah. And so you've given it, and I will.
yes.
Uh, yeah. So I will say. Well, I guess it would be a save for him to see how well he does, and he's in the air, so it's sort of fucked. Yeah.
I love it.
Go ahead and just apply. Choose the disc that you want to use, and
It's
then
gonna be an explosive disc, just FYI, because
yeah,
that would do the most damage. Also, that's what he uses in the show. So
yeah.
What show?
So yeah, yeah.
that's right. If everything goes according to plan, we were going off script. So
Yeah. So for the cost, essentially the he will make saves. What ability are you applying to the team attack cyborg? Because you don't have your big blaster anymore. You used it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my little blaster.
Okay. Which one's that? Firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So it's sort of a
guess
lesser.
I mean, I could use magic missile. Would that be cool?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do magic
I
missile.
would. Yeah, let's do magic missile. So essentially, you kind of you throw your thing. So that's an auto hit, and then this is a dex save. He will make his dex save. but he's sort of fucked about it because he's grappled in the sky. I mean, should he even be able to make a dex save is sort of a question, but he rolled a 15. Regardless, so go ahead and roll y'all's damage dice for those. Double them because that's the benefit of having
Oh.
saved those turns. So
Yeah.
essentially, they're
Oh
treated
my
like crits.
goodness. So we're doubling the number of dice or the total number that of damage.
The number of dice.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll again.
Like crit roll.
Oh,
Because good, because
my
I rolled
goodness.
terribly that time.
So let me get this straight. Because I'm using my explosive disc, which normally deals 5d8 fire damage, I'm instead rolling 10d8 fire damage.
Yep.
Oh.
That's 56 damage.
What
Oh
the
my
crap? I did 7.
Plus
14.
Yeah, plus 7.
Add 14.
Yeah.
56 fire damage, baby.
Okay.
70 damage
plus
total.
so 70 damage. Okay.
Wow.
So here's what happens. You guys are running
please
forward.
Please tell me he's...
You guys are running forward. You see this happen, and you see him being lifted into the air, and you are running after him. Robin, you run up and you jump off of Cyborg's shoulders, doing kind of like a frontwards like somersault through the air, and you just with all your strength, you just yeet your explosive disc. It flies through the air. It's arcing. Simultaneously, you Cyborg, you fire off the magic missiles. The mechanical the little machines, they fire out kind of like very like the missiles in like the Mandalorian, where they fly all around. You guys start to see Robin's disc start to arc. It starts to lose momentum. It's not going to make it. But then the missiles, they all kind of sprout little like attachments, and they all cluster around it and attach to it. They carry it the rest of the way, and they start to rotate at extreme speed, delivering this little like drill bit that flies into Cinderblock and hits him. It hits him with such force that the piece on his chest, the rock, starts to split and crack. And then it explodes. And it does that damage. And he is indeed blown apart in the sky like a giant firework.
Yes! We've changed the episode!
Hey, Robin! Hey, Robin, did you hear that? I carried your attack. I carried
You killed him.
Good shot, Cyborg.
You have murdered this thing. It is dead. We actually did finish the episode in one part.
Finally said,
Okay.
Crap.
lifted him into
Yeah,
the
I
air, and everybody just murdered him.
Yeah, I think I would
Yeah.
like hover down and just like sort of stare in shock when I realize what's like just happened.
Yep.
10 star volts later.
Oh
Are
man.
we more effective than
That
the
was
Teen Titans in the show?
Well, you guys have a little bit of extra powers than they do.
I
You
mean,
guys have a few extra powers.
The plot of this episode in the show was kind of based on a crit fail.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it is.
And instead we got a critical success.
And you guys stopped him, like you engaged with him at the beginning of his entry point onto the facility. You didn't wait for him.
Yeah, in the show he was already
inside
in
the facility.
facility.
Yeah, inside all he had to do was beat like bash you guys away a little bit, and then run down a hall and bust through a bunch of walls and grab the guy. So he didn't have a lot to do. But in this case, he had to get all the way across the yard and you guys harried him with extra abilities that you don't have in the show to the same
And
extent.
89 damage.
Yep. So
Wait, is that all?
as you guys,
Yes.
so
Wait, wasn't Starfire
as
hammering him with damage too?
No. I personally did 89 damage. I counted
Oh,
it out.
okay. Sorry,
Oh my
I was making
Yeah.
sure. I was like,
Yeah.
I know I wasn't the only one doing damage.
yeah. So you guys, as you watch the chunks fall down, like around, fall to the ground, you see his head portion is sort of still intact, and it falls to the ground. He's like, and his eyes sort of dim a little bit. You're not sure if he's dead. You're not sure what that means for a creature like him. But he is absolutely blown apart. Um, and and as you guys are standing there in the yard, the guards kind of come out. They're like, "Whoa!" And they look around. The warden comes out. They all start to cheer for you. You're not sure if this will have any repercussions on you, as in terms of reputation.
I mean, technically,
but the people,
certain episodes can't take place anymore.
yeah. But the people here at the prison, you've protected their lives and their livelihood, and you've handily taken care of this beast in their minds, and they're grateful at least. The warden comes out and thanks you all profusely, and promises that he will put in a good word uh, to the city, the governor, and the city council, that you were very helpful in neutralizing the threat. And so you are left there to contemplate what's corresponded. It is late in the night. You all are probably very tired, but you may continue on from this point as you wish, as the next few days will be uneventful for the most part. Until about a week later, you receive a report. Robin.
Oh?
The very much unlike the last time involving this prison, where you had, curiously even, a tip ahead of time. You receive, and it becomes news. The media, the government is trying to cover it up, but the news kind of catches fire with this. The prison has been broken into again.
What?
It was stealthily done in the night. The warden brutally killed,
Oh, what?
Yikes.
and the
No.
prisoner released. A gruesome message spelled out in the warden's blood.
Jeez, it's got dark.
It says, "An eye for an eye, Robin."
Oh.
All right,
Ouch.
Slade.
Slade.
All right.
As I hold my fist up in front of my face and have it clenched tightly, and you can hear
Yeah.
the leather on the gloves do that sound effect that they do in the movies as I say, Slade.
Yep.
Whoa.
And that'll end
shit.
our episode.
This is not PG.
Nope.
I
You
think
guys
we-
took it to a
we
lethal
officially
area.
We-
now.
Well, I'd say we could have turned that into subdual damage, except it was freaking a giant explosive device.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty hard to shift the
Yeah.
damage back
Yeah,
with.
and I was like, technically, if
I'm
I
kind of
I tried,
surprised
could have
though.
tried to cure wounds on him, but like he was just ahead.
I'm also surprised because technically, in order to kill something outright, I'm pretty sure, according to most DM rules or done like D&D rules, not DM rules, D&D rules, you have to deal its hit point total in negative damage, like its
That's
maximum hit point total.
Yeah.
Not for a monster.
It's a
That
story.
yeah,
Oh, I guess for monsters
not
it's different,
yeah.
not players.
Yeah, not typically for monsters is it ruled that way. Sometimes DMs they are kind in terms of friendly NPCs, and they allow it to do that to be that way. And I would just because I know losing NPCs sucks. But for a monster, usually when there's no death saves once you
True
once you
dat.
kill it. So that's what I rolled, and you guys decided to do lethal against a major player that Slade has on his board, and he says, "Okay, you want to take the kid gloves off? You want to play like adults? We'll do that." And he killed the warden.
Slathered his blood all over the wall.
Jeez.
I mean, since when does Slade not like play like an adult? He was pretty conniving.
Yeah,
He's conniving, but
Yeah.
he's not usually like in the show. He wasn't like hyper homicidal.
No, but he also didn't hold back either. So like,
He
yeah.
met them at the same level, pretty much, if not a
Yeah.
little bit stronger.
Yeah. He always would try to meet you at your level while showing that he is still superior to you and that he can hold back and still beat you. But you guys didn't hold back. So he said, "All right, fine. I still need Plasmus out of jail. I'll just do it myself. And I'll send you a message in the meantime."
fair. I guess we probably should have tried to aim the sonic boom so that it would like knock him unconscious or something, but I didn't think about it.
Well, now we've got to. Well, now we have to creatively figure out how all of our characters would cope with that, which has not been depicted in the show.
Nope.
Nope.
Raven has a breakdown. Her powers go berserk.
Teen Titans, angst.
Thanks.
Teen Titans,
Titans
go
to the
get
funeral.
therapy.
Go get therapy.
Teen Titans Dark.
The next episode is just us consoling the warden's family.
I know that in universe, I already felt kind of shitty when I realized that I just like obliterated like these random teenagers who attacked us. So like, add to that.
Yeah.
I'm
Well.
like, I don't know if that was like a sentient human being. Like, what was he?
It
Or
couldn't
did
take-
we just kill a guy?
it couldn't take psychic
I will say this. Let this be a lesson to dungeon masters: never to underestimate your players, because I absolutely did not expect you guys to defeat him. That is, he's reduced in some aspects, but that is essentially a challenge rating 10 creature.
Incredible.
Yes, sir, it was.
You know what
You
this
didn't
is
account for
though?
my fear.
This
I
could potentially, because we've killed Cinderblock, this could turn into the 2018 Titans show now because it's much darker.
No, please no.
Yes! Yes! I've never seen it, but
Oh,
yes.
God,
Wait, Cyborg's still in that one, right?
I
Is
actually
it-
don't know. I haven't
Has
seen it. I
anybody
just
seen
know it's a darker version of
Did anybody
No,
watch
wait! Cyborg's the only one who isn't he?
None of the trailers had him in it, so they'll probably bring him in a later season. But
God, oh man, if Cyborg had only died in this one. We could come back with, what's his name? There's like a bird and a something, I don't know.
Yep. Well, all right. Well, thank you all for tuning in, witnessing these exciting new developments and very, very plot shifting developments for the narrative. Thank you for listening. We
We
love you
have a
all,
shift.
and good night.
Good night.
Good
See ya.
night.